up, it's a brand new day. Crazy Lou's here, got something to say. Good morning, gamers, rise and shine. It's time to play, let's have a good time. Morning, gaming community. With Crazy Lou, it's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. In the world of games, we're just meant to be. Brothers coming and eat a scene. Crazy Lou is ready, it's a gaming scene. Fernie's trading people where skin. All recent gaming go, Prince and A top bean. Good morning, Dom and Louie. It's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. Wake up, it's
Initiating launch sequence.
Let's begin! Hey, good morning, everybody. Also, I tuned in with the crazy one we're showing for an awesome. What day is it today, TJ? Is it Thursday or Friday?
It's Friday.
Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. One of the best songs ever made, TJ. Have you heard that song, TJ?
No.
What?
No.
You have never heard that song?
No, I've never heard that song, no.
You right now go into Spotify and go and have Rebecca Black Friday song in your cell phone. Every time Friday comes on, you gotta turn it on. You gotta sing that song with me.
I'd rather listen to Good Friday by Ice Cube.
God damn. Man, this is my Rebecca Black right here live. That's what he always does. You gotta be making fun of my Rebecca Black. One of the best singers out there, man. Yeah. But TJ, how are you, man? Welcome back to the show. What's new? What's cooking? How you been, man?
I've been doing pretty good. Just been working and playing games, and then been trying to get on your show, but you do your show at 6 a.m.
Good.
But luckily I had today off, so it works out perfect.
Because I don't want your ass on my show. That's why I do it at 6 a.m. So you can't be on my show, asshole. That's why I do it at 6 a.m. I'm just kidding. Chat, this is how we talk to each other. Don't pay attention to this. How we talk to each other. But yeah, you know, it's kind of hard though because I usually do it on Wednesday, but you're on KY Bob show on Wednesday now, so it's kind of like hard to get the schedules in. So yeah, it's been it's been a while. So what's new, TJ? Tell me what you been playing, man. What's been happening?
Well, I just bought Arc Raiders last night.
Nice. So how is that game?
I haven't played it yet. I was downloading it, so I'm gonna give it a shot later today. I've been playing Path of Exile 2. I've been also playing NASCAR 25. I've also been playing State of Decay 2 with mods. I've been having a lot of fun, man. There's quite a big games, and I've just been all over the place. And I've also been playing Grand Theft Auto Vice City, the remaster.
Yeah.
Because I never played Vice City.
Hmm?
I never played Vice City. I played San Andreas. I played GTA 4 and 5. But I never played Vice City or 3. But the other ones I played. So
chat, this man
City's good though.
Chat, this man don't listen to Rebecca Black's Friday. He doesn't even know that song, and he hasn't played Vice City. Y'all hearing that?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, I played Vice City back in the day. I don't know how is it now. How is it running with the remaster? Because the remaster version I heard of, like all those GTAs that were the remaster wasn't that good. I don't know if they fixed a couple things.
You could tell that a mobile dev worked on it, and it wasn't the actual core team, or they didn't hand it off to like a team like Virtuos that actually wanted to actually take care of it.
Yeah,
you can definitely tell. It's better than the original because I looked up the original because I forgot what the original looked like.
Yeah,
it's better like in terms of graphics, but in terms of like a huge facelift, no, it's not a huge facelift. Definitely not worth buying. I just subscribed to GTA Plus for like $7 to try it out.
Damn.
And I'm gonna try it for a month and beat it.
Hold on a second. Wait a minute.
What?
GTA got a service?
Oh yeah, they've had GTA Plus.
Wait, what?
GTA Plus is basically you get unlimited money for like you get like $500,000 on top of the $500,000 in GTA that you get monthly anyway just for being a player, but for signing in.
But
But now
wait,
you get an extra just for being a member. You also get any Rockstar games as part of the subscription with no
wow,
additional cost.
wow.
And
So wait
yeah,
a minute. Those guys have been for years saying that Game Pass is this, Game Pass is that. Now they got a subscription model going on.
yeah, hmm
God
yeah.
damn.
They've had GTA Plus for about a year and a half now. No, 2 years. Yeah.
That's interesting to know.
And they do it also so that you get skins, you get like outfits in the game, you get like cars, you get like houses, you get discount on the houses in the game, you get discount on the guns, and then
Nice.
also they do it so you can get a 80 car garage and you can put all your cars in one garage. But
Oh,
as soon as you stop paying for it, you're screwed because then your cars are locked in that garage. So
mm.
there is a loophole.
That's why you got all those damn battle tanks to shoot my ass all over the place, you
Yeah.
asshole.
No, it's a good little service. It's only $7. They've not raised it. They're not like PlayStation or Xbox where they raise the prices. So
Never say never, TJ. We know we're in the state. Day and
well,
age now.
they're already making buttloads of money off of the shark cards.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I bought one day a Meg card. That's how I got my apartment because nobody wanted to do the damn side missions to
Yeah, I mean
collect
you gotta
money.
play it, man. It's fun.
No,
They keep on. They're adding mansions now.
no, I'm not gonna play that damn game because every time I play it, you blow me up all over the place. So fuck that. I'm playing that
No,
shit.
me and you can do a heist mission.
No,
We need
no,
the
no.
money, dude.
Yeah, right. You're gonna run me over with a damn tank. That's what you're gonna do.
No, because you kept egging me on. But
I can't.
anyway,
No, man. That's what you do.
they were saying that this is a rumor. There's nothing proven yet, but with them buying all the modding tech and
Mm-hmm.
shutting down like the preservation teams that did the GTA 4 mod to bring in GTA 4 Liberty City and then GTA 5.
Mm-hmm.
With them shutting that down and them hiring modders, what they're trying to do is, and I thought about it, and it makes a lot of sense to make money.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They're trying to find a way to move your character and all your microtransactions over to GTA 6 online, and then they'll shut down GTA 5, and then you'll have to buy the game for GTA 6,
Hmm.
which would make a lot of sense. You make a lot more money that way.
Yeah, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. But at the end of the day, though, TJ, I mean, I did not know they did have a plus, though. But interesting, though. I mean, I'm gonna check it
Oh,
out.
I didn't know for like a year in, like 2 years ago
Yeah,
until I
kind of
saw
weird.
it, and they have it very hidden. Like it's
Yeah,
very
it's
subtle.
weird. Yeah,
Like
of course, they gotta have it hidden. This is the top bad about Game Pass. They gotta hide that around.
no, I'm dead serious. Like you have to go into like the marketplace, like you're gonna go buy a shark card, and then you'll find it there.
Oh
If you
wow.
don't, you will not see it because they don't really want to advertise it.
So it says GTA 500K every month.
Yep,
Member only Shark Cost bonus GTA. Shark Cost
yep,
with the get special access to cars, special discounts,
yep.
Avant Wood Club, Vehicle
And
Workshop,
then
blah
you
blah blah,
also
new
get
monthly
access to their
benefits,
games.
unique apparel, and you get access to. Let me see. Okay, let's see now.
All Rockstar games like Red Dead Redemption,
Bully, Grand Theft
GTA.
Auto, LA Noir,
Mhm.
Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars. I mean, Liberty City Stories. Wow, pretty cool stuff. I did not know that. That's pretty sweet. Just checking that
I mean,
out.
as long as they don't go up on the price, it's not bad.
Yeah,
But it's cheaper than buying a crap load of Megalodon cards or shark cards.
yeah.
So if somebody wants to get extra money in the game because they don't got time to
maybe
grind,
maybe I should pay for that shit and just leave it there, like I accidentally did with Fortnite. Because one day I forgot that I was being charged by Fortnite, and all of a sudden, like one day I just decided to go into Fortnite, and I had like 30 what's it called, 30,000 what's that thing called? I was like, God damn, how did I get so rich so fast? Did I cheat or something? Then I found out my car was charged. I was like, wait a minute, let me get this thing out of here. Man, I
yeah,
can't.
I found out the hard way too because I forgot that I was still subscribed to it, and I went on it, and I have like over like $4 million in
Hmm.
GTA left over. I'm like, where did
Hey,
that
that's
money come
good.
from?
That's good. That's good. That's good. But real quick, TJ, before we start through everything, we have why so serious in the chat. Good morning to you, sir. Sanchez Martinez Gaming. Good morning, Big B Money B. His name is Big B Fabio. We all know why. Pang 911. He says, "Good morning, happy Friday. Get my coffee and burrito ready. Go for it, man. Go for it. Go for it." So it's good. Sanchez Martinez giving what's up. Did I already say hi to him? Yeah, I did. Grandpa of three Vietnam vets. Good afternoon, fellow gamers. This 86-year-old gamer from Spain. Back Team Xbox. What's up, man? How you doing? What's cooking? Game Pass is a lifesaver 100%, especially with how way games are now. I mean, $70 for a game. Now 80 soon. We're gonna. I don't know. GTA 5 GTA 6 is gonna be $100, but damn, if that game comes out at 100, we're gonna see all these guys being like, yeah, let's
If if
start
if,
charging
if they want to
100.
make more money, keep it at 70 because here's the
Yeah.
thing: the
What?
in the long run, they would make more money right off the bat because
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like the gas idea. Like if you
Yeah.
have like a gas station, everybody else is raising the price, but you keep yours cheap.
Yeah.
Sure, it's going to hurt your bottom line right in the beginning, but you're going to have like 700 people wrapped around the next block going to
Nice.
yours because it's the cheapest.
Nice. Nice.
So that's why.
All right. Cool.
Hmm.
Cool, man. Good. So TJ, I mean, I got a question for you because since we're still on the Rockstar ring, I mean, how do you feel about the new Red Dead Redemption update that's coming soon, and it's going to be upgraded for PS5s, Xbox Series X and S, Switch 2, and mobile. Also, I heard it was coming to Netflix. What do you think about that, man? Are you happy? Are you excited? Are you gonna get it?
Probably not. I mean,
No.
I love Red Dead Redemption. I played the hell out of it. It was really really beautiful, really cool game. What I like is with all the things that they did with the characters, how they play and everything.
Mhm.
By having all that, they're gonna be able to put that in the next GTA, which will be nice. So it'll be amazing to see what they take from Red Dead Redemption into the
Yeah.
next GTA because you gotta remember GTA 5 was made before Red Dead Redemption 2.
I know that.
So there's gonna be a lot of innovation we're gonna see in GTA for the first time that's
Hmm.
never been in a GTA game. So it'll be nice to see it. Second of all, like what are they actually doing to it? Is it a remaster? Is it a remake? Or is it just a port?
It says
That's
Red Dead Redemption 2 PS5 upgrade release date, free upgrade for Xbox Series X and X Switch 2. And it's just going to be at 60 FPS. The thing is, I have not seen any visuals of it. I wish I could see some visuals. Chat, if you guys have
yeah.
seen visuals posted in
We
here.
need to see what it looks like.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, like if it has like the same like movements as it did as in Red Dead Redemption 2, because yeah, I'll be honest with you, when I played Red Dead Redemption 1 the other day, I went into it like the 360 version. He felt too like he felt like too cartoonish compared to the new one, like to Red Dead Redemption 2. But if they're gonna really upgrade this game and really make it look like Red Dead Redemption 1, I mean 2, I'm gonna be super happy. I'm gonna be like, shit, I'm gonna go through this thing one more time, man. Because seriously, I played part two. And I'm waiting for that update for part two. I'm waiting for it. Right now, we're getting part one. I guess in a couple months, we'll probably get part two. I hope so, because I'll be honest with you, with this whole delay happening with Grand Theft Auto 6, they better at least give us some content because their stock dropped massively. People got a little bit mad about it. But at the end, like I always say, it's good that they take their time. So while they take their time, at least feed us with something good. And if I know that there's going to be a Red Dead Redemption 2, coming up with the updates, for this version of the consoles, man, I'm gonna play through that game again for the third time. Red Dead Redemption
Well,
1, I'm gonna do a second playthrough now when it comes out. I just have to see how it looks and how it runs.
they're gonna release a trailer. They always do when they do an upgrade. They
Hmm.
release a trailer because that's how
Yeah,
they sell it in the store.
yeah. Let me go see if I can
But
find the trailer.
because I know their trailers always look like their games or pretty damn close.
Play that
Like
close, yeah.
I watched a documentary where they had one of the actors from GTA 4 talking about it, and he said it's going to be 99% as what you're seeing in the trailer. he said they don't actually blow smoke and mirrors. He said when you see the trailer, that's what you're going to be playing. And he's not wrong because
Mhm.
like when I look at GTA games and I look at Red Dead Redemption games and I look at the launch trailer and then I look at the actual release of the game, they're almost identical. They're not
Mhm.
like a Ubisoft where they say, "Oh, this is the most amazing version of the game," and then they downgrade it when it actually releases. When I look at the trailers, I'm like, dude, they're actually spot on. That's why people gotta calm down. Like this game's not been in like yes, we're waiting for GTA 6, but it's only been in development for 9 years, not 13. You gotta remember they made Red Dead Redemption 2 in the middle of it.
Mhm. Mhm.
So they had to make that, and then they had to make GTA 6.
Mhm.
Everybody thinks, oh, they've been only focusing on GTA 6. All their studios in Rockstar, they got 5 studios.
Mhm.
All 5 studios were working on Red Dead Redemption at the time, and there was one support studio that was working on the beginning of GTA 6. And this has already been confirmed by the developers. They said that no, we have not been working on this for 13 years. Everybody thinks it's been 13 years because people are just blinders on, forgetting that, Red Dead Redemption 2
Yeah.
released
Yeah.
because that's made by Rockstar also.
Yeah. I
That's what
know. I
people
know.
don't understand.
I know. I know. I know. But the thing is, like, look, I always tell everyone this, and I know a lot of people are mad because they delayed it. But I'll be honest with you, I'm happy they did. I mean, if they knew that there's
I
something
don't
wrong,
want any bugs.
I don't want any things to be messed up. I want things to be properly right. And to be honest, though, that's perfect. I mean, if they delayed it to December, good. Let it come out when it comes out. I hope when it comes out, it launches in a better state than a bunch of these games that are out here. Because that's
Yeah.
the thing, though. I mean, and the good thing about Rockstar is they make so much money that they have investors behind them backing them up, and they tell the investors, hey, listen, if it's not ready, it's not ready. If you guys want to be mad, that's your problem. I mean, we got to get this thing ready up tight, because I'm not going to send this game out there the way it is, and in order for it to be a failure. So yeah, it's something that's good that they're doing it. And to be honest, though, I can't wait till next year. Like I said, by the time it gets there, give us Red Dead Redemption 1. I can't wait to see the new trailer of it, because I just saw a trailer from Netflix games, but I don't know if
Yeah.
that's going to be the exact game, because I know it's going to be a Netflix. So I don't know if it's going to be the same exact game, like the way it looks. So I want to see how it looks on console and everything. I want to see all that stuff.
Yeah,
Mm.
you gotta remember, we got multiple games to hold us over anyway. We got
Oh, I know, I
Fable,
know.
possibly. We got Gears of War, possibly. We've
Yeah.
also got, well, actually, no. Phil Spencer did say Gears.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
We also
Mm-hmm.
got Forza Horizon 6. We got
Yep.
Halo. We got Call of Duty. That's 5 games right there. And then if State of
Mm-hmm.
Decay decides to show up,
I
then
hope it
that's
does. We need a state of decay. Woohoo! We need Crispy Rambo. What's up? Space Shot says they put a lot of years into creating and curating GTA Online. 100%. What's up, man? Danny Rubin. I saw footage of campaign. It looks like Elden Ring boss fight. Hmm. Yeah,
my
I did.
question. My question to the chat is, what do you guys think? Do you think they're going to keep GTA 5 online, or do you think they're going to try to find and implement a way to transfer everything over to GTA 6 so you're forced to
Nah,
buy
don't.
it?
Nah. For you, I hope they don't give you that opportunity. I don't want you. I want you should just be transferred. Hell no.
Well, because I mean that would be consumer friendly. I mean, you would
No, no,
be
no.
respecting
It's
people's
not. It's
privacy.
not consumer friendly when TJ gets his tank and the next GTA just blast you all over the place. So no, 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 no. Screw that. Let's not get it in there. Fuck that. No. Just give it to everyone else except for TJ. You hear me, Rockstar? Listen to Lou. TJ likes to blow you
You're
up.
just upset because you tried to push my buttons. You're like I bet you I can
No,
I can escape you, and I'm
the
like,
thing is, I
oh
can't
well,
blow up the damn tank, and everywhere I go, you were running me over, shooting me all over the place, making me fly all over the place by shooting. Man, that
dude,
was
I had
mean,
like
man.
really good aim. I was like shooting you every time with the
Yeah, I
damn
know.
tank.
Yeah, I know you were, asshole. But anyways, TJ, today is Call of Duty launch day. Call of
Yep.
Duty launch day. I mean, are you excited for the new Call of Duty Black Ops 7? I mean,
Not for the multiplayer, probably for the campaign and probably for
well,
zombies.
you're not
Usually
happy.
I'm excited for the multiplayer, but I don't know. The multiplayer is just not doing it for me. I've been playing Battlefield 6, but even that, I'm not really like super excited for that either.
I know
Like
you're only excited for what's this thing called for
what?
that thing when you run around butt naked killing beast and everything. What's that thing called? Path to the
What? Dying
Exile.
Light?
Path to the Exile.
Oh, Path of Exile. Yeah,
That's all you play, man. That's all you play. You don't play nothing else.
dude, that game's addicting as hell. But
I know it
no,
is.
Call of Duty. I'm gonna give it a try because it's part of my subscription and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, they seriously got to innovate new things in the Call of Duty because it's starting to get really repetitive now to the point where even me as a Call of Duty fan that's been playing since Call of Duty 1, yeah, I'm starting to get over it. I'm starting to not just even care anymore,
Really?
which is
Like,
bad.
why is that though? Like, what do
I'm
you
just getting
what do you
burnt
like
out
what
from it.
why do you want Call of Duty to change though? Because here's the thing, though, right? This is the part I understand. People complain a lot, like they need to do some things, right? And then when they do it, they complain about it too. So anything they do, it's always complained. So at the end of the day, what do you think needs to be changed, though?
They need more maps. They need newer maps in
Oh,
multiplayer in
oh,
terms
you're
of the
tired.
multiplayer
Yeah,
aspect.
you're tired of the old maps that they keep bringing that up because Nuketown has been in like an on like the. If there has been 100 Call of Duties and
Look,
99.9 of them,
I don't mind them bringing new or old maps. I don't
yeah,
have a problem with that. I respect that because they're bringing nostalgia to the
yeah,
game.
yeah.
But please make new maps. Or since you're owned by Microsoft now and you work right next to alongside Halo Studios, why
Mm-hmm.
don't you implement a Forge mode and let the game creators or the fans make maps? I
Mm-hmm.
mean, hell, Forge on Halo has Call of Duty maps that look better than Call of Duty maps.
Mm-hmm.
So, if that tells you anything, that should wake up the devs and say, "Hey, maybe we should grab Forge and put it in our game because apparently right now Halo is basically making duplicates of our maps
Mm-hmm.
because
So,
they need to do something because to be honest, when I found out that they were taking parts of their new so-called maps in Black Ops 6 and they were saying these are brand new to the Call of Duty series. No, you ripped them from your Warzone map,
no,
and then you're calling it new maps when they're not.
I get you. I get you.
Well,
New.
it's not that it's boring. Like I get what you're saying, Space Ghost. Like yeah, like it can be boring if you're not playing with friends and you're playing against assholes that just like spawn trap you. Yeah, it's boring. I get it. But at the end of the day, like Call of Duty used to be fun. Like World of War was probably my favorite and my last Call of Duty that I actually truly enjoyed, and I didn't have any complaints
Um,
except for the modders. But yeah,
nice, nice. I mean, at the end of
but
the day, I like that.
otherwise, I'm gonna play zombies. I'm gonna play the multiplayer a little bit and some of the campaign, but I don't know, man. Like it's a problem when you have to go back to back Black
Yeah,
Ops. They
yeah,
need to create a new spin-off. They need to do something new because
yeah.
they're running out of ideas. The fact that they already remastered Modern Warfare 3 and now they did Black Ops and they're doing Black Ops again and now they're going to do Modern Warfare again. It's like you guys ran out of creativity and you need to start with something new because I mean, you gotta give Halo Studios credit. I mean, they're continuing the story of Halo, even though they're not Bungie, but they're at least adding new stuff. Call of Duty's just basically rehashing, resigning old stuff,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
and that's a problem.
It
Yeah.
is a problem. It
I
is a
mean, what do
problem.
you think, Louis? Do you think that they should create something new, like a spinoff, kind of like how Halo had ODST and Reach?
A spin-off though, Call of Duty. Like, what would it be about?
I don't know, but something about like soap or about like Ghost or about any of the characters. You could do a spin-off, like a backstory about them.
Yeah.
You play as them.
Probably so. So here are the release times of Call of Duty today, just in case. So I know we're gonna probably get that thing again. Like, what time is Call of Duty coming on? Do you remember
Yeah,
that
I would
episode?
just leave
Oh
that up
Lord.
for the show. That way people
Oh
know.
Lord, that way people know. They'll still ask me about that. Remember that episode? Like a bunch of people were jumping in the show that day. Literally, that was like the most viewed
Yeah.
show, one of the most viewed shows I had, and it was just people jumping in asking me, "What time is it coming on?" I'm like, "What? Are you serious? Like, come on, man." Oh man, I don't got okay. So here we go. For Call of Duty, the launch time for today is going to be on November 13th. It was 9 p.m. PST, Mexico City, 11 p.m. CST. So for New York, I think already launched then, 12 a.m. EST. So yeah, it probably Call of Duty already launched already. Good, I
Wait, for
think.
today?
For today, yeah,
For
November 14th. Wait, what?
12 p.m.?
No,
No.
12 a.m. Oh shit, it's going to be at nighttime? That's weird.
If it's PM, then no. That
No,
would
it's
be.
already out because it says 12 a.m. EST. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay, yeah, yeah.
12
12
a.m.
a.m.
is EST, Sao Paulo, Brazil, 2 a.m. BRT, London, 5 a.m. GMT, Paris, 6 a.m. CET, Stockholm, 6 a.m. CET, Johannesburg, 7 a.m. SAST, Dubai, 9 a.m. GST, Seoul, I don't know if I said that right or wrong, sorry about that, 2 p.m. No, I'm being serious though. I don't want people to be mad from there though. 2 p.m.
Yeah.
KST, Tokyo 2 p.m. JST, Sydney 4 p.m. AEDT, and Auckland 6 p.m. NZDT. There you go, guys. Call of Duty coming out for you guys to enjoy. Just in case people are gonna hop in and ask me what time is it coming on? What time is it coming on? I was like, oh Lord.
Remember, it's also in Game Pass. If you guys just want to subscribe for a month
Yep.
and then go ahead and play it, beat it, and then play some multiplayer, get out of your system, and then move on to the next game. That's what I would do personally. Unless if you're going to religiously play it, then I don't know, either stay subscribed or actually buy the game. It's up
I
to you.
mean, look, I'm excited. I'm always excited for a new Call of Duty game. I'm always excited. I'm always happy, to play some new Call of Duty games. It's always a fun.
It's competition. It's
Yeah, it's
competition for
competition. It's always a
Battlefield. It's
blast.
competition
Yeah.
for Halo.
Yeah, and
So
I'm glad, the Battlefield came out. They came out with the Battle Royale that's doing pretty well. It needs a couple fixes for what I play for. And yeah, like always and everything I tell everybody, these things take time. I mean, when Fortnite came out, it wasn't perfect. It took them some time to make it perfect. I mean, at least it's not still not perfect, but it's getting there, right? It takes time to get these things to be in a perfect, better state than what it was. So, you gotta be patient, just have fun with everything that we got and just enjoy and have a blast. And with Call of Duty though, what's good about it is that all your friends, once it comes out, hops in, they invite you to play, you have a blast, play a couple rounds for several weeks, months, time as time goes by, it's always a blast to have fun with the Call of Duty games. And yeah, I'm super excited for it. Can't wait to hop onto it. Have fun with the campaign because one of the good things about the campaigns of Call of Duty, they're not that long. They're pretty good.
they're
Also,
about 10 or 15 hours, depending
10,
on
yeah, 10
if
hours
they
tops,
take
I
their
think.
time actually putting content in
10
it.
hours tops. And I already saw a video of someone posting out there about a giant dude in Call of Duty. I'm like, what's wrong with that? I mean, I don't get it. I don't know why they always got to look for a negative thing to talk about Call of Duty. Because lately, since Battlefield came out, they've been talking negative about Call of Duty. They said Battlefield's going to take over. Battlefield's going to do this, going to knock Call of Duty out of the way and
The
everything.
reason why people are talking negative compared to Battlefield is because Battlefield is sticking to its roots.
Hmm.
And the fact that they did a live trailer for the release of Battlefield 6 with like Hollywood actors and singers, and then they exploded them in
Yeah,
terms of making fun of how Call of Duty always uses Hollywood actors and does live action trailers.
yeah.
Basically, Battlefield is firing shots at Call of Duty and saying, "Hey, we're the traditional, shooter, and you're more
It's
like
good.
a fad."
At the end of the day, it's good because look, Battlefield needed that comeback. Battlefield needed to come back the way
Oh yeah,
it needed to come back. It needed to be good. It needed to be awesome. And I'm
I
happy,
mean,
I'm happy that EA said, okay, we're gonna have some guys just work on this, which is also a good thing. So that way they can keep updating things, keep having fun. Because I remember, I don't know if you remember, Battlefield did have a battle royale back in the day, but it was just not that good. You remember
yeah, it
that
was
battle royale?
Battlefield 1 or what was it?
I don't
Yeah,
remember. I don't know. It
yeah.
was an awful, awful battle royale. It was really bad. I mean, I played it a couple times. Like, nah, this is not for me. No, this is not for me. I mean, it was even worse than PUBG when it launched. I'm not saying that
This
PUBG is
this
bad though,
this
but
new one's
damn,
actually not bad. I played like two
yeah.
matches of it, but it's more fun with friends. It's really annoying by yourself,
Hmm.
and I have not. They say there's tanks in it, but I have not found a single vehicle. All I got is the little buggy, and
Oh,
I'm like,
little
uh,
buggy. I saw a helicopter and jumped into the helicopter though, and the
I
guy.
tried looking for them, but I can't find them, and I've looked, and I'm like,
I found him, yeah, and I've been flying the helicopter, and when I got on the helicopter, I put it upside down and we crashed. So I was in.
my question is,
But
if I can't find the vehicles in it really that
but
easily, then I wonder how Halo would handle a battle royale, because Halo's literally revolved around vehicles mostly.
how would
So
Halo
I
handle
mean,
battle royale? I don't know. I mean, we need a Halo battle royale though. To be honest, though.
it'd be simple. You just make sure there's a couple tanks everywhere. You put the air vehicles everywhere so that people can get in them. But you don't make them invincible.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, that's the thing though. But yeah, we are. I mean, if they do come out with a Halo Battle Royale, that will be really, really sweet. I mean, we need that to happen. I hope they actually sit down and do something about it, because at the end of the day, that needs to happen. No matter when or where, it just needs to happen. I don't know why we do not have still in this day and age a Halo Battle Royale. I mean, it's Microsoft's multiplayer, and right now since they got Call of Duty and the guys at Call of Duty over there, they should sit down and talk to them and say, "Hey guys, can you guys give us hints? Let's try to get this moving and rolling, because
what's
at the
that
end of the
one
day,
studio? What's that one studio that was? It was founded by the original guy that created Halo 2's multiplayer and did the
I
matchmaking
do
system.
I do not know what is that one
I can't
studio.
remember the name, but anyway, he was working on a battle royale for Halo, and it never was confirmed that they canceled it. They shelved it, but it was never canceled.
Mm-hmm. Weird. I
Because
mean, they sold a lot of stuff.
even Jez said it was not canceled; it was just shelved.
Weird.
So
That's weird, because at the end of the day, though, right? I mean, this that they should just continue on with those projects, and try to release something, right? They try to release at least,
I
like I
mean,
said,
10 years
release.
of a Halo battle royale, it should be ready.
It
You would
should be
think.
ready. Yeah, it should be out there, because we need a Halo Battle Royale. I mean, it will be sweet. I mean, all you gotta do
Mm,
is send the Master Chief butt naked out there without his armor, right? And you gotta run in there and just
yeah.
pick up armors and armors and armor till you get the what's the Master Chief armor? I keep forgetting the Master Chief's armor name. The Mac, is it Mac? Is it Mac 1, Mac 2, Mac 3? Wasn't it like that? Yeah, I think it was called like that. I
I'm
forgot.
trying to figure out the information about it.
But they should do something with that Halo armor, man. They should. I mean, they should do. I mean, with the Halo Battle Royale, they should. I've come around and agree with you, Louis. You need to quick play mode for Halo. I think so, but people flock those modes over traditional PvP, like old Halo 2 days.
Oh, you could play any mode in quick play. All you have to do is just go into advanced search, and it's actually hidden there. Like I thought they were
It's hidden.
moving. I thought they for the longest
Wow.
time. I thought they were removing playlists. Turns out no, they're just putting them in the quick play.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because
Mm-hmm.
I'm used to Halo 2 and Halo 3,
Yeah.
where you would have all the playlists on the
Mm-hmm.
matchmaking screen right there that literally lets you see all of them. But apparently they don't want to take up all the screen and bandwidth. So the
Yeah.
most popular ones are there, and then the ones that are not so popular are just in quick play.
Yeah. I
Because
see.
I kept thinking they kept taking SWAT out. I'm like, why you guys keep taking SWAT out? Turns out it was just hidden. I was so pissed when I found that out. I was like, so you're telling me I could have been playing SWAT?
Mm-hmm. Look at this. I watched some Fortnite Simpsons last night, and it's clear that Epic's management of Fortnite is just so smart. It stays fresh, goes on dominating forever. Halo would need that. Yeah, they would need that seriously, because to be honest though, I have the last time I played Fortnite that I actually had a blast with Fortnite was with the when the Mandalorian hopped onto it. And now you guys know when I left my credit card, charging me those $10 for quite some time till the other day. And man, when they came up with the Simpsons thing, man, I hopped in there, And every time I go into that battle royale, I just love how it starts. I love how it starts. It starts just like The Simpsons is battle royale. I'm like, oh man, that's pretty cool. They
So
really
how is
did.
it? Is it like is the gameplay different or is it just the same, just with a skin like a skin over of the Simpsons?
I'll be honest with you. It got like a little bit more cartoonish, like Simpson style, like cartoonish Simpsons. But it's really fun. I mean, you get entertained with go hopping in there, visiting all the Simpson places and everything. You know, just it's funny. It's
Yeah,
just
until you get
hilarious.
shot.
Until you get shot. Yeah, until you get shot.
Yeah.
Now, only what people want is quicker modes. People want shorter battle royale type games, and you keep them fresh. It's not what I want to play, but it's clear what the people want. I get you, I get you, get you.
What they need to do is, and this is what I've always advocated for in games. There's people like he just described, and then there's
Hmm.
people like him and
Hmm.
me.
Yeah,
They need to make modes. They need to make a hardcore mode and
yeah,
then regular modes. The regular modes can be the ones that are shorter, like 5-10 minute matches, and then the hardcore modes are for the ones that are 20-minute matches or 30-minute matches. That's what they need
yeah.
to do
Hmm. Yeah.
personally, because not everybody thinks the same. Not everybody's the same age. Not everybody has time to do a 40-minute match. Some people have work. Some people have kids. Some people have family emergencies. So they
Yeah.
need to they need to make more modes for more people.
Wait, sitting on the Simpsons couch is wait. You get to sit on the couch?
Oh
Oh
yeah,
man.
yeah, and there's a glitch to make you invincible if you do. If you get killed
Oh
while you're sitting
wow.
on the couch, you can't die.
Mark Rice says, "What the fuck has my BO6 gone? What do you mean by that? Where the fuck has my BO6 gone? I don't understand what you mean by that because last night I logged in to Call of Duty and I saw my BO6 there. I don't know where's it gone to, but I think it's still there. I should have gone away from Game
Are
Pass.
are you talking about the Call of Duty app, or are you I'm asking him. Are you talking
Yeah,
about the Call of Duty app, or are you talking about individually? Like,
weird.
are you on Steam or are you on Xbox?
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. Because if something has happened, that would have been on the news though. So let me check real quick.
Because I mean, no, there's no way they got rid of it because they. I mean, that'd be slimy. That'd be really scummy of them to do that if
Yeah,
they got rid of it,
that would
because
be
that'd be a
weird though.
purchase.
That would be weird because I mean, because one of the things about Call of Duty, they're still playing the old Call of Duty games. A lot of them, from Black
Yeah,
Ops One, Black Ops Two. I mean, those servers are still on. I think they're still on, right? Because I remember they did like the sales on it.
Microsoft turned on all the servers, and they got
Yeah,
rid of a lot of the modders, but
yeah,
they need to put it in all in the Game Pass, and they need to
mhm,
make it so that people can play them. And
yeah,
honestly, that'd be a good testing strategy to see if people are playing like World at War or Call of Duty 1, 2, and 3, or they're playing, the other Call of Duties, because
well,
that would get the creativity flowing again.
let me check what's going on with this because real quick.
Yeah, go ahead
This
and turn it on real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my Xbox real quick because this fantasy is having some issues. I don't know what happened then. Let me log in then, see what's going
Yeah,
on.
log in real quick because I would have to swap the HDMI cable to do that stuff, and I,
All
I
right,
don't
let
feel
me
like doing
jump
that.
in. Call of Duty the Hunting. Okay, let's go. All right, Call of Duty, Call of Duty, Call of Duty, Call of Duty. Let me go check. I know, right? There's a new Crash Gen bundle. It has both 6 and 7. The icon represents 7, though. You can choose to play 6 on that point. There you go. Oh, you cancel Game Pass? Okay. Let me see now. Logging into
Well,
online
if you
modes.
canceled Game Pass and you didn't buy Battlefield 6,
I mean, Call of Duty,
then
you mean?
that's probably the reason why, buddy.
No, Call of Duty, not Battlefield 6. Call of Duty's having a problem with. But yeah, I'm logging in right now. I'm going to check out what's happening. Loading message of the day. Okay, I see. Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so where is this? All games, I'm here. Call of Duty. Yeah, I'm playing it. I don't know what's
You
going on,
must
but
be
I
on PC then.
because I just logged in it and I said I went to all games and right now I just launched Call of Duty Black Ops 6 because I haven't installed here. So there it is. I'm playing it right now.
So is he on PC or is he on Xbox?
Good question. I don't know.
Because it
He
sounds
said
like the
he's.
Xbox version's okay.
Yeah, I think he said he's on. He said he's on Xbox though.
Okay, tell him to restart his Xbox.
This is on from my Xbox right here. I go multiplayer. There you go. Connect the online service lobby. Find a match. There it is. Finding a match right now. Everything's working fine. I don't understand. Because I was like, that's weird. I mean, that would be if that was actually true. That would have been all over the news. Insane, huh? But right now, I'm logging in. I'm playing it. It's right here.
Yeah,
Let me see. Searching for
do me a
players.
Mark. Right, do me a favor. Go into your settings on your Xbox. Go to advanced settings. Go to alternate MAC address, and then clear it. It's going to refresh the information sent from your router to your console, and see if it
There it
works.
is. There, I found me, PC players. Let's see, Xbox players, some PlayStation players. So yeah, I'm in. I'm in right now. We're playing Kill Confirmed. No joke. I'm locked in. You got someone using the what's that girl's name from Chucky? I forgot what the girl's name from. Man, I forgot Tiffany in here.
Wes Davis says, "I just passed GameStop and there are people camped out for COD. Is this a mirage?"
Ha! Are you serious? There's people camping out for Call of Duty. Wow,
Apparently, that's rare.
bro, that shit is a pin in the ass. What is this shit a pin in the ass? What? Good morning, everybody. Hit the like button. All right,
Yep.
let's see now.
Everyone, please hit the like button and subscribe if you're enjoying the
Yeah,
show.
but like I said, I'm right now playing it. We're going into a match right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 in Call of Duty Black Ops 6. So I don't understand what's going on. All right, are you trolling us?
He might be trolling because, to be
Yeah,
honest,
to be honest,
if
though, that's something that was just random on there. I just logged in to do this. And so if you did, that's actually kind of rude. There I am. There I am shooting right now.
yeah,
So it's working. Oh, look who's here. My adopted pony, Mike Johnson. What's up, Mike Johnson? How you doing? Good morning to you, sir. Justin Brahman, good morning. All right. Like I said, I just checked it out. So that was a lie. But all right. Let's keep on going.
if you're actually having problems with the game, then you need to restart the headquarters,
Yeah, that
and
or,
then it'll work.
or if not, just delete it and reinstall everything up. But that's weird though, because you said Black Ops 6 disappeared. I'm like, no, because it just logged in and
No,
played.
and you know what? Space Shot made a good point. He said, "Yeah, I think maybe the COD headquarters shows like it constantly bombards you with Black Ops 7 stuff,
Yeah.
and that's why he's thinking that maybe Black Ops 6 is gone."
You're in trolling, but so when you go in there on top it says all games, you go to the all the Call of Duty games and you select Black Ops 6 and it takes you to the Black Ops 6
Yeah,
menu right away. That's all you gotta do. I just did that. I just logged in there and I found that game in just under not even 5 seconds. It isn't that hard. It's up there once you log in.
I don't even have Black Ops 7 pre-installed. I mean,
Hmm.
it said I did without me even installing it. So now
Yeah.
COD's installing games for me without my permission, which is
Good.
very
I'm
annoying.
happy they're doing that. That's not annoying. That's right. Give it the space it needs.
Yeah, and I'm gonna run out of space.
Well, then
You would think
buy a big memory card. Then stop complaining.
you
You
would.
rich.
I got 3 terabytes.
Then get 10.
My question is, you would think with technology nowadays, you would think they'd be able to compress the file and make it smaller.
Cha! Oh, you're asking for too much. All games are on there. Not Battle. Maybe you have not installed it, but it's there because it just clicked on it and I started playing the game. So I don't understand, my right. You better go check that out because again, I just logged in there and it started with Black Ops 7, and when I went to all games, right then and there, I found Black Ops 6 and launched it, and I was playing right there. No hassle. You heard the gunshots.
Well, then you're gonna have to re-download it, bro, because
Re-download it, bro.
apparently yours
That's
got
gotta be
somehow
it.
deleted.
Apparently, something happened there. It happens to all of us. Trust me.
Look what Jesse James says. He says, "I heard the Black Ops 7 campaign was terrible. Has zombies with giant flowers, etc." Oh God.
Oh, it's telling me I got to purchase Battlefield 6. Oh, I mean, if you didn't purchase it, then hey, there you
Well, he
go.
said he he
Cancel.
unsubscribed from Game
Yeah,
Pass.
yeah.
So
Subscribe
if
to
he
Game
was getting
Pass.
it
Yeah.
through Game Pass, if he was getting
Mm,
it through Game Pass and he stopped paying for Game Pass,
yeah.
it's automatically gonna uninstall it. You know that, right?
I know. I know that right. Yeah.
So
100%. Yeah.
so bud, if your internet's not that good, good luck. That's gonna be a 5 hour freaking download because
Yeah.
it's gonna be over 200 gigs. So good
Is
luck with that,
Black
my friend.
is Black Ops 7 on the Fire Stick? That's a good question. I do not know, Mike Johnson, but let's find out.
Well, if it's through Game Pass, yeah. Through
Let's
Game
see
Pass, yeah.
now. You able to play on the Fire TV or Fire Stick through cloud gaming services like cloud gaming? Let's see. Let's see. A different device or Fire Stick through cloud gaming like Xbox Cloud Gaming or Fire TV model supports it if you have Game Pass Ultimate subscription.
Yep.
Yep. It is available, sir. It's available. So go ahead. So if you own Black Ops 6, then great. If you just played against it, then yep, that's it. There you go. Problem solved for the today. Yes. But either way though, hey, I just started playing it, so I did not have any problems with that. But yeah, I mean, Black Ops 7 today, guys. Make sure you guys have fun with it. Make sure you guys play it. Make sure you guys enjoy it. Forget what media says. Get to it, get around it, and come by and give me your review at the end of the day when you finish it. I mean, I'm going to be that guy that's going to go in and play
Mark
it.
right in the chat.
He says, fuck that. He's not
Yeah.
going to buy it.
Well, bud, I mean that's the perks of having Game Pass, man. You know what?
You got it.
If you play COD a lot, I mean, either buy it or get
Or,
Game Pass.
or get Game
I don't
Pass,
know what
that's
to
it.
tell you, bro.
Oh, here we go. They found. Oh, the bad news is coming around, of course. Call of Duty Black Ops 7 campaign cannot be caused by solo players, has no checkpoints and requires online connection at all times. Yep,
That is bad.
that is bad. Oh, they always look for that butt situation. Yep.
No, but that's justifiable because that's really bad.
No, then they gotta go in and fix that. Then there you go. They gotta go in and fix that. They gotta go and fix that sucker. Yes, sir, they have to. The AO6 BO6, there was a level where you fought zombies and manglers and mimics. Yeah, they were in the campaign though. Yeah, that was yeah, there was a zombie level in the game. That was pretty fun though. You also had a cool grappling hook. Yeah. And they want me to buy BO6 C6, 35 days playing BO6, and now I can't until I purchase a 12-month game. Yeah, I'm out. I mean, Mark, here's the thing though. If you did not buy the game and you unsubscribe to Game Pass, of course that's gonna happen. I don't understand why you're going negative on this, but the thing is, if you didn't buy it, that's what happens. Now, if you bought it and you have it on your own, then you'll be able to play it, bro. So I don't understand why all this fighting was about. But at the end of the day, though, if you bought it, you can still play it to this day. So it sounds
Mark,
like
games are not free, bud.
exactly. If you don't buy it,
let me put it like this: if you're watching Netflix and you're watching your favorite show and you unsubscribe from Netflix, do you get to still watch it? No.
no.
Okay,
can't.
there's your answer, bud. Sorry,
Yeah.
I know it sounds brutal, but that's how society works.
TJ, talking about brutal. TJ, talking about brutal. Let's get a little bit messy here.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it. So I know yesterday I read something and I'm still laughing to this day. I'm still laughing
What
to
was
this day. And that is, as so you know how the Sony fanboys are with the PlayStation, right? They defend PlayStation to the end. PlayStation is the best. You know, they take care of the users and all that. You know what they always say, right? Exclusives are really important. Everything is good. Everything is fine. But the weird thing happened this week, and it happened because, of course, you know how Sony is sneaky, right? When they have some bad news, they sneak it in with the good news, right? They love to do that because, we got the Steam machine, which we will talk a little bit about that in a few. But they went in that same day and showed these guys that, okay, we're getting a Ratchet and Clank game for mobile. Cool. we get that. That some games need to go mobile. That's not a problem. I mean, we saw it from Xbox. I mean, there were some games like, for example, Gears of War that went to mobile, and then they decided to drop it into console. Right? It was a Gears of War mobile game that they dropped it into console. Right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they dropped it later on the console and everything, but at first it started out on mobile. That's cool. I understand they gotta make some mobile games, to attract more people to it. That's fantastic. Same thing with my Doom game that I used to have on mobile that it got canceled. I'm so depressed with that one.
Oh, what, Mighty Doom or whatever
Mighty
it was?
Doom, yeah, no, man. I still have the app downloaded. Sometimes I load it up. I'm like, please work, and it doesn't work. I'm so depressed. That was my little
They
game.
should just left that running. Like it's
Yeah, it was so much fun. It was so much fun. But TJ, the thing is, maybe there was only 1 or 2 or 3 users logging into it, and yeah. But yeah, that's not COD's fault, Mark, right? But okay. So like I was saying though, look what happened with
have a
this
nice
game.
day, Mark. Right?
So I was saying they showed us the Ratchet and Crank. Well, they said Ratchet and Clank. I keep saying Crank, but yeah, they showed us the Ratchet and Crank mobile game, and then they go out and they show you this sweet Horizon MMO RPG Horizon style game for those Horizon fans. Because me, I'm not a big Horizon fan, but again, they showed that, and they say, hey, it's only coming to PC and mobile. I mean, wow, TJ, wow, wow. That's got to be one of the biggest slaps in video game history I
It
have
is.
ever seen. Because these guys go out there, they defend Sony like crazy. They do defend it. And look what happened.
It'd
They
be
were
like Halo
excluded.
becoming an MMO and then
Yeah.
sitting there saying, "Hey, we're not going to put on Xbox. We're not
Hmm.
going to put it on Windows. We're going to only put it on Steam and we're going to only put it on PlayStation."
Hmm. And what's funny is the Steam machine gets a chance to play it next year. If you guys are going to buy the
Yep.
Steam machine,
Yep.
the
And
Xbox
then
Rock Ally X is going to play it.
yep.
Cell
And then
phones are going to play
the
it.
PC
But
hybrid for the
yep.
Xbox in
Hmm.
2027 will be able
I
to
mean,
play it.
but here's the thing though. I think by the time goes by, of course, it's going to go on to no. It's going to go on probably to the PS5 consoles. I know it's probably will go on there by the time goes by. But at the end of the day, though, to launch and be excluded, that is the biggest slap in the face I have ever seen. Especially these guys who defend Sony like crazy and always said exclusives do matter. But damn, this game never came out. Damn, for the PS5 as of now. Wow. That is a big slap on the face. I
Dude,
mean,
the
TJ,
chat's
what do you got to
starting to
say about
tell.
that? I
Are,
know.
are you seeing Space Shot?
Hmm.
LOL, I wanted the game for free. Wah. Dude, nothing in this world is free. Okay?
No,
Nothing is.
that's incredible because, I mean, look, I'll give you that. You don't have it on your screen. I get it. But the weird thing is, he goes on here and says it's not on here. Okay, let me go check something. So I go and log in since I have Black Ops 6 installed because I played it with a couple
And
times
you
with
have Game
friends,
Pass.
and I have Game Pass. I'm paying every month. I just log in and just started to play.
And
I
the
even
game works.
so the game works. I don't get it now.
Yeah.
So he's like, but wait, I'm like, bro, if you unsubscribe to the service, what do you expect to happen? Did you
You're
buy the
going to
game?
lose your
No, you're
privileges.
gonna lose your privileges. And now he's mad at
Yeah.
CO. Now he's blaming COD, blaming all this stuff. But it's not their fault. You unsubscribe.
Like if you pay for like
Uh,
Apple Music or you pay for like Spotify Premium or you pay for YouTube Premium. You know what? No, that's actually better idea.
look, look
If
at
you
Purple
pay for
Boy.
YouTube Premium, you don't have ads. But
Exactly.
you stop paying for that, you're going to get bombarded with ads.
Hmm.
So
Exactly. Yeah.
you have to deal with the ramifications, the fact that you unsubscribed, and what you expect it to be free. God, I
Yeah.
wish that was true with everything.
If not, if you don't get, hey, I'll tell you what's free. Warzone. Download it.
Oh,
That's
true.
free. Yeah.
Or the new
War.
Battlefield Royale, which is
Exactly.
also free.
Free. There you go. Look at me, Broke Boy Lewis says, I paid for Game Pass for years. They already got my money. I should be able to get it. I should be able to keep it. Sarcasm. Oh man, for what I'm seeing and for what I'm hearing from him, I think he's just trolling. He said he's too old, but
Yeah.
it seems like it's a troll. Just like
No,
Game Pass keep
he
going
left.
up, nothing is
He actually
for
left.
free.
He was so pissed. He actually left the
Uh,
chat. Mark Wright's not there anymore.
Okay, I know. But hey, I just had to say that. But either way, though,
Yeah.
TJ, what do you think about this whole Horizon game not coming to PS5? Oh, I feel so sorry for them. So sad.
Well, if you're a PlayStation fan and you're a Horizon fan, I would get a lot of people to revolt against it, or just get a PC, or just sell your PlayStation and go to the ROG LIX, because you're not Sony's not going to bend the knee to you. Apparently, they're done with you guys. You guys are not buying their damn games,
Mm,
and they're not making enough money off of it.
I
At the
would.
end of the day, they already admitted in the court cases that Call of Duty was their bread and butter. You
Yep.
guys literally asked for better graphics every time with no innovation, and they had no way to monetize it. So they're
Hey.
spending 200, $300 million. Let that sink in. Most houses are $200,000 at the cheapest, and that's for a nice house. Not a
Mm-hmm.
great house, a nice house. You're talking about $300 million for development for a game, and it's only selling 5, 10 million copies. Okay, that's a lot, but at the end of the
Mm-hmm.
day, you got 140 million consoles combined between PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. There's no excuse for only 10 million or 20 million people.
Mm-hmm.
Either that, or your players don't care about the game. And I get Sony. I mean, if I was
Mm.
running the business, I'd be like, why in the hell are we investing
And
in this shit if nobody's gonna
and
really buy
this is why I keep saying this is the
it? So
main problem with PlayStation fans. Look what Mike Johnson says. What I think about it is going to fail hard. Why do you want this to fail? Incredible. That's something that I sit there and I'm like, why would I want a game from PlayStation? Why would I want something from PlayStation to fail? I don't want no games to fail. And in a perfect world, I would like games to be good because the more they hang out, the more the more the game is there, the more and everything that means it's bringing money for them to continue on making better games. I mean, that's how it is. And you're saying this is going to fail because it's not going to be your PS5 console. Wow, I don't want it to fail. I want it to do good. Now, what I do find funny is about you guys is that you have been for years defending PlayStation, which, like I always say, they've been doing things that I'm like, yo, this is not right. For example, that $500 PS5 that came out, that they reduced the SSD to it from 1 terabyte to 825. That's fucked up. And not only that. Oh, so you think that PlayStation is the main base for your games? I mean, bro, then that means all games should fail on PlayStation then, because I'll be honest with you. Look at your Tay. It was only 3.9%. What is it? 4% attach rate to it. I mean, you guys have 80 million consoles. Not everyone is buying your game. And that's the thing I don't understand, because why do you want things to fail? Or why do you think you want things to die because it's not going on your console? Wow. Your console is not the main priority. I'm sorry, it's not these days. The
Space
whole
Shot. What are you meaning? Because you say Black Ops loses 300 million was a pretty stupid narrative. Um,
Oh, because what they're saying is because you remember the when Call of Duty said like the whole that you remember the whole argument that was out there that were saying that the Call of Duty lost $300 million. I'm like, wait, what? And then I go out there and I see like how much it gained or how much money it brought back,
yeah,
and
between
I'm
the
like,
microtransactions and the game
yeah,
itself, they make a lot of money. 300 million is a drop in a bucket for them. They don't really care about that. You know that, right?
I don't defend PlayStation. I call them out on their BS. Xbox fans, well, Mike Johnson, I do call out Phil Spencer on his BS because when Game Pass went up, I called them out on their BS
Yep.
because that's something that really agitated me. And I know a lot of people called me like, Lou, what are you doing? And I told them, I said, hey, when you live over there, you find $30 cheap for B. $30 is almost 2,000 pesos. So it's expensive. And I even said that it got me thinking, like, is it worth for me paying it or not? Because now you got me thinking. Before that, you didn't have me thinking of this thing. Now I'm like, wait, should I pay this or should I not? I did call them out on the bullshit. And I have done calling them out on the bullshit when I have to, because that's the thing about the Xbox fans. They really do show when they're angry. You guys defend everything PlayStation does. And now I'm happy you guys got slapped, especially with the game, because at the end of the day, you guys should quit defending that company. and go out and call them for what they've been doing this whole generation has been really big ass BS. For example, the $10 upgrades, I talked about it. I said that's the biggest bullshit I ever heard. You guys fell into that trick saying, "Oh, it's quality, it's quality." What quality? I have not seen quality this generation on neither console, not even on the PS5 Pro. Then you guys go out to defend the PS5 Pro, which I said tons of times. It's got the power, but the problem is that when you got this console that has the power, and yet the dev's not delivering on that power, then what this man said, Mark Cerny said, it was truly BS. Because at the end of the day, they put a $700 console saying this is going to have all the power in the world, yet you're not getting it 100%. Then you just bought a console like we did. You're having a console that's $700 like we do as a Series X for 500 and a PS5. So why the hell should you upgrade?
The PS5 Pro has already been confirmed that it's now competing with the Xbox Series X, which
It
means
is.
it's not more powerful than the console.
No, but here's the
It's
thing though,
now with
TJ.
par with it.
Here's the thing though, TJ. If these devs sat down and actually, did, because one of the things that I liked about Battlefield 6, right?
Oh yeah,
Is it,
the ray
yeah.
tracing thing.
No, not the ray chasing thing. Is that they sat down and they worked from the Series S, and they even said it, even though it was a big hassle and everything, but at least we got this game running so good on other consoles. It really helped
Yeah.
them push because they really did put the time into it. So the thing about that is that they actually do for once. Damn, I was like, man, I'm happy for that console. They actually got a freaking game that's 4K 60 on there, and that was Battlefield 6, right? So at the end of the day, though, if they really do the work on all these consoles, we can actually get the best version on these consoles. But the thing is, they don't do that hard work, and it sucks. And so when I saw the PlayStation 5 Pro, I even said it's not worth the upgrade. I was like, it's not worth the upgrade
No,
because
it's not.
it's not. If you got a PS5, it's not worth the upgrade. Now, if you got a PS4, you want to go ahead and do it, then I get it. Go ahead. I have no problem with that.
It's
But
an
if you got a
overclocked
PS5,
PS5. They
uh,
overclocked the GPU and everything else, and they're literally. I mean, I can do that on my PC. I have a $2,000 PC. Now, I chose a better CPU than GPU, so I got a shitty GPU, but I got a Ryzen 7, CPU, which is great.
yeah,
It can handle games, but I can overclock it and make it do better graphics and better frame rates, but it's not worth it. There's a chance you can really screw it up.
hmm,
And what they did is they overclocked a PS5, called it a Pro, slapped it on, and then put another $100 on it and said, "Here you go, guys, eat it up." And you guys did. You guys fell for it. And the people that are saying in the chat, well, you're comparing that to Xbox. The reason why we could compare it is because Xbox didn't bring out a Pro and PlayStation did. And it's
yeah.
supposed to be, if it's a Pro, it's supposed to
Yeah.
be better than the competitor, not match it.
Not match it. But again,
Yeah,
here I
that's the
say this
problem.
again. And here I say this again. And the thing is about the Pro is, like I said, it's got the power, it's got everything that you need, right? But the thing is, the dev doesn't sit there and does this work, then you're sitting in the same spot we are. What is it?
Yep.
Well, you can play some games 120, nice, but not all of us like look at that option because I mean I have not heard a lot of people tell me here on the chat. Well, I play 120. I haven't heard that. I mean, I'm one guy that all I want is 4K 60, and I'm happy if I get the native 4K 60. I'm at
I
that goal
play at
set.
60 frames. I play on a
Yeah,
projector screen that's 4K
yeah,
60.
that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rumor is the Xbox Series X is the Pro. My child's just trolling right there.
Well,
That's
I
a
mean,
good
they
one.
are porting their
Oh
PlayStation
man,
games over to Xbox, so I
finally,
mean,
finally, my
technically
Johnson
they,
made a good joke. Yeah, but that's how it is, though. But again, I'm just happy that you guys out there, the PlayStation fans, finally got slapped in the face and find out that Sony, as you guys always said, they care for the users and everything. Seriously, with that game, they showed you like, we're just gonna port it here for a while. Like we're gonna have right here, and probably down the road we'll give it to you. Man, that was a big slap in
dude,
the
are you
face
reading the
right
chat? That's
there.
funny. Mark thinks you need a Black Ops 6 to play Black Ops 7. No, you
Really?
don't.
Oh, wait, what? What was
No,
that?
he's making a joke.
Oh, he's
He's
making a
making
joke.
fun
Oh,
of the
okay,
guy that was in here
okay.
earlier. He's like,
Look,
Mark thinks you
the
need
good
Black Ops 6 to play Black
look,
Ops
look,
7.
look, look at 30 below. It says we don't need to call Phil Spencer out. The entire gaming industry does it for enough for everyone. That is another thing too,
True.
because
Yep.
that there's a lot of because that's the thing that gets me with social media though. They don't actually speak the truth. They always talk always a negative on Xbox. I mean, we have a Steam machine that came out, a nice machine that came out that started to say, well, Xbox is gonna die now, Xbox is gonna fade away. But they don't look at PlayStation.
No,
I mean,
it's
what?
a happy medium. Like let's get into it. Like the thing is,
Yeah.
it's a nice budget console. It's going to be a
Hmm.
nice budget console because Digital Foundry already went into it. Even though I don't like Digital Foundry, they're
I don't know,
literally like
me.
biased as hell. But
Yeah.
they did a good analysis and they said it's a cross between it's slightly above an Xbox Series S,
Yeah.
but it's not more powerful than an X. So that
Mm.
puts a 1440p at 60
Yeah,
frames or
yeah,
120
pretty
frames.
much. Yeah, or
It's not
sometimes it can
bad.
go. It's not bad. Sometimes it can go 4K or not. But at the end
Yeah.
of the day, though, it's a good box. And the thing is, right? You now you got a box because this is the things that people don't understand. Because I remember one day I was telling you guys all the time, PC is a competitor towards consoles. They were like, no, it's not. I'm like, yes, it is. Because at the end of the day, it's a device where if you want a game on it, all you got to do is get a good graphic card, get a good CPU, get a bunch of things in it, and you'll be able to game. Now, once you get on PC, it's hard for you to say, and you see how it looks, you see how games run. It's hard to say, hey, I'm gonna go, and play on a console. I'm gonna go ahead and buy on a console because you're like, man, with $500, I can get a faster SSD. I can get more RAM. I can get more stuff. I can buy a new motherboard. I can get something else with $500. Like I always said, these guys are the ones who build PCs. They sit there and they say, okay, let me go see if I can go get something nifty for my PC for that price. And I kept telling you guys that you guys said, no, all this stuff. And now we got this little machine coming out, which is called the Steam Machine. And I was heading into console. Why don't you think it's not going to compete against a PlayStation and Xbox? They will. 100% they will. They will compete against it because at the end of the day, you got this machine that's a console, acts like a PC, and can connect to your TV, and it's in your living room. And it's only this big. It's only this little
Okay,
machine.
I do gotta call out Matrix. Matrix says 4K 120 TVs are a lot. Well, it
Yeah.
depends. If you're on a budget, then you're gonna get the cheap knockoffs like Vizio. You're gonna get Hisense. You're gonna get the ones that Walmart makes.
Yeah.
Um, if you're looking for the best like gaming ones, yeah, you're gonna pay a pretty penny. So either wait for Black Friday or start saving. Otherwise, yeah, you're right. If you're looking for an LG or Samsung, good luck. You're going to pay an arm and a leg, depending on the size, and depending on what state you live in. If you live in the states or if you live in
Yeah,
a
no,
different country.
because
So
yeah, but I think what he's trying to mean, like to say, like it's a lot when it comes to money. Because look, if you buy, like we know that for example, the more frames you have, the more stuff you have on, especially on TVs and anything, they're expensive.
the smoother the game will run.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I just want games just to sit there and just run 4K 60. I'm all happy. I don't care if it goes 120, 280, whatever. And
It
I'm
is.
just happy.
I
I'm happy
tried
for
it
it
with
is.
120 on Forza Horizon 5, and it's
And
real nice. It actually makes
yeah,
it more realistic because
yeah.
it feels
But
like
but
as
some
fast as cars go.
Yeah, but sometimes like they take some stuff out of it because it's running at 120. That's something I'm like, what? Like
I
they take.
know, and I hate
Yeah,
that.
I hate that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying though because when the whole 4K 120 thing came out, I was like, no, you know, Steam OS doesn't play all Steam games. Really? No way. Reuart, don't break my heart like that. Wait, Reuart, look,
Why in
it,
the hell then?
it's
Why would they
it's
bring
it's
out
11:15. It's 11:15 in the morning, Dominican Republic. Don't be breaking my heart like that. Reuart,
why
don't
in
be
the
doing that to
why,
Lou.
my question is why in the hell would they bring out a damn console if it can't even play all their own games on their own storefront? That is
Yeah.
if that is true, then they already did a big fat L
Let me
right out the gate.
see.
If that is true, that's a big fat L. And
Oh, I see what it means. I see what I mean. SteamOS doesn't play all games primarily due to anti-cheat software, which developers intentionally block on Linux-based system like SteamOS. Other reasons. That's why people are going to use Windows for that. And I
Yeah.
mentioned I talked about this yesterday.
Does the Steam Machine, the new console that they made, does it run Windows
Yeah, it
or is
does.
it just
They
running
said you
Steam
can
like
you
Linux?
can install anything you want on it. You can
Oh,
install
okay.
any. Yeah, so
Well, then,
that's
yeah, you can use Game Pass on there.
yeah. You can use Game Pass on there with Windows and everything. Yeah, but the thing, like I mentioned before, about the whole like I talked about this yesterday because I saw a bunch of articles going out there. Of course, they had to take a gun, and try to aim at Microsoft like always because they can't say anything good about Microsoft, right? They always got to say Microsoft is dead or something, right? But at the end of the day, though, in that same article when they were talking about like you don't need any more Microsoft to game on, and when he goes in there in that same article, which is PC gaming, he says, well, even though Linux is not perfect because some games were run because of the whole anti-cheat thing, blah blah blah, they still got to work on it. I'm like, then why do you write an article aiming at Microsoft, right? When it's not even going to run all games. I mean, seriously, they have a lot of work to do then with Steam OS and Linux. Really have a lot of work to do, and it's the same thing I said with Microsoft. Microsoft with Windows
Well,
gaming.
nobody really uses Linux. They
I
use
know
Windows.
they
Windows
use
is
Windows, yeah.
more easier to use. I mean,
Hmm.
Linux is for more like jailbreaking and doing really, really
I
shady
don't know.
stuff.
I don't know
Let's just
about
be
that though,
real.
because I never used Linux. But at the end of the day, though,
Well, that's what people use it for. They use it for pirating games and movies and stuff
man,
like that.
not Chat gonna pick on me with the whole Linux, whatever. Listen, it's let's
Linux.
just. I'm just gonna call it. I'm just gonna
It's not
call it.
Linux. It's not that spray stuff you spray in a boat and it stops a leak. No,
Oh, I'll call it Linux then.
Louis.
Woo! But no, but look, at the end of the day, though, it's like I said, they always aim for Microsoft. They always aim for Microsoft for anything. And I was laughing yesterday because in the article it says, "Well, they have a lot of work to do." So I was like,
X.
"Man, if Windows more advanced, it's like the cloud, right?" I remember when there was an article from Jez, right? Jez Jez comes out and he goes and talks about the cloud and how PlayStation might destroy Xbox and everything. And in that article, he says, "Well, it's not as good as the X Cloud and everything." I'm like, "Bro, then why do you write this article if it's not as good as the
He
X Cloud?"
contradicts himself in the first sentence of
Yeah,
his first
exactly. Yeah,
paragraph
I was
based
like,
off of his title.
why are you doing this? Because at the end of the day, though, xCloud has actually gone better. So imagine how many years it took xCloud to get better. I can imagine how PlayStation is going to get theirs better. Shit.
Me and you are not even journalists, Louis, and we could look at that and
So,
say,
yeah,
you contradicted yourself. Like,
exactly.
your statement makes
Hey,
no damn sense.
hey, leave my phone out of this. Don't be attacking my phone. Has got nothing to do with this conversation. Damn it. Go attack my phone. I got a pretty good phone. It takes pictures
I,
and it makes phone calls.
Jago, I know you can hack and do stuff on Windows. I used to mod on Windows, so
Yeah,
I
TJ's a
used to mod
hacker.
on games for
He
PC and
cheats.
Xbox. So
TJ
I know
cheats.
what you're talking about, but Linux is a little bit easier because there's not so much restrictions. Linux is more free flowing,
I did not
but
know
yeah,
about that.
Windows is easy to hack and do stuff too.
But at the
Um,
chat, listen. We do not condone hacking or anything like that. We don't like doing that.
well,
TJ
just don't
likes.
advertise it. I mean,
No, I'm not going
if
to
if you
advertise
want to
that.
do that stuff, by all means, go ahead and do it. But just
But
don't put our names in it because that's on you.
but
So that's all I can say.
at the end of the day, though, it's like what I say though. These things need a lot of work. Even Microsoft with this Windows gaming, it needs a lot of work. When it's Windows gaming, it does. I mean, I've said this tons of times. It does need a lot of work for them to get it to a better state than what it is. It's gonna take work, and Microsoft is focusing on that, especially with the next generation console when it comes out, and they want that console to be like this. And in order to compete, especially against the Steam store, they need to make that store better for the user. They know that they're taking a look at it, and man, they're really working on it. Now, I cannot sit here and say, well, this is better, this is worse. No. At the end of the day, everyone right now, Steam, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo's not there yet. But these guys are trying to make things work to get to that level. Because I know there's a rumor floating around that PlayStation might put a PC store on there. So I can imagine that they are also working and getting that store better than how it is. So yeah, it's going to take some time.
It's
You
it's
know?
kind of like I told you yesterday, Louis, when I called
Yeah.
you on WhatsApp. Like
Yeah. What's up?
you gotta remember, PlayStation is not a software company. They're a hardware
Oh, I
company.
know, I know, I
Xbox
know.
and Microsoft is a software company.
Yeah, that's
That's
why.
why I laughed when Jez said, "Well, the PlayStation cloud will destroy the Xbox." It's like,
Uh,
dude, Microsoft has Azure servers that are across all over the world. You're telling me that what how expensive is Sony? Like 100 billion or whatever, or how much are they?
I don't
They're
know.
not even that
I don't
expensive.
know.
But when you compare that to a 4 trillion, $3 trillion
Mm-hmm.
company
Mm-hmm.
that has servers across all around the world, you're not gonna beat them. I'm sorry. And people will say, well, the xCloud is not really on the Azure servers. No, it is. What do you think's
Yeah.
running it? You'd have to be
But
an idiot not to notice that. Just do your
yeah.
research. It's that
Mm-hmm.
simple.
That's
But
the thing though. Like people don't sit down, read the room. They just want to go out there and slander, destroy. I'm like, okay. Lloyd, did you see the officially announced a PS5 and Xbox Series console native version of Red Dead Redemption? First game and free upgrade if you own. Prior, yeah. Oh, free upgrade. Nice. Yep. I saw that. We talked a little bit about it earlier today, but yeah. Windows is in the way of gaming. These are facts. Everybody's calling it out. Windows is in the way of gaming. What do you mean Windows is in the way of gaming? I don't understand what you mean by that. These are
I
facts.
never pay for Windows, so I don't know why people are saying, oh, it's in the way of gaming or costs. It's
What
like,
what does that mean though, TJ? In the way of gaming, I'm trying to understand what does that mean though.
that's what I'm trying to figure out, because as far as
Yeah.
I can tell, I can download mods, I can download third party apps, I can download
Hmm.
Steam and play Steam games. So there's nothing stopping me. Unless if you're trying to do Microsoft Word or Office, you don't have to pay for Windows. Unless
Yeah.
if you're getting scammed, but otherwise, I don't know what you guys are on in the chat about, because in the way of gaming, I mean, Windows is pretty open. I mean, yeah, sure, Linux is more open, but Linux also has a lot of security problems. I mean, it's
Yeah,
easier to
because
hack.
either way though, because here's the thing though, you guys need to understand, not
Yeah.
everything is perfect when it comes to this. It takes time to get actually a perfect version of it because I've seen a lot of people complain that Windows doesn't have this.
See,
Um,
look at Jago. Look what he said. Yeah,
yeah,
it said in the news, Microsoft just launched a new data
data
center in
center.
Atlanta,
Yep.
Georgia. That's what I'm saying. Sony will never catch up to Microsoft. I don't
Yeah.
care. You can put $1,000 bet.
But
They'll never catch
here's
Microsoft.
okay, because here's the thing
Because
about PlayStation,
Xbox
right?
is Microsoft. They own it.
Because here's the thing about PlayStation, right? Um, the thing about PlayStation is that even Shuhei Yoshida saw something about it, and he even said in an art there was an article out there about Shuhei talking. He said, "Hey Sony, you guys better do something because right next generation is not going to be all about power. You guys need to do something." This is way
It's not going to be
after.
about power. It's not going to
It's
be about
way. It's
exclusives.
gonna be. This was way after the Raw Ally X, the Xbox Raw Ally X came out because he basically saw something. And so I'm gonna tell you something. In my opinion, what I'm seeing, and I think Shuhei also saw. Right, this is my opinion, guys. Don't say I'm not saying that Shuhei said this or anything, but in general, though, right?
Space
Um,
Shot, you're funny because, bro, I built my PC. Like I bought the parts for it and made it. And no, I didn't pay for no Windows license.
you didn't. Wait, hold
No,
on. Let me go
I
in here. Wait
didn't.
up.
No.
Wait up. Wait up. Wait up. Wait
So,
up.
and
Hey,
I'm
listen. This
using the
is
PC right now. I'm using it to
Windows.
do
Do
this
you
podcast.
have to pay for a
So
license? Hold on a second, TJ. Hold on. This is how we check things.
because the thing is, yeah, if
Oh, you see? Look, this is what it says though.
I
He's
don't
right
care.
though, because the space shot is right. It says yes, a paid license is required for a legitimate and fully functional version of Windows. Though you can technically install and use it without one with limitations. You can purchase a license directly from Microsoft, buy a retail version, or find one with a new PC. So yeah, he's right though. He's right. And you're right too, because you can install it, but you'll be limited. Now, if you want the full version, you pay for it. That's what he's
Yeah,
saying though.
that's if you want access
Yeah.
to Microsoft Word, Office, and all that other bullshit, which I don't care for.
Uh,
I don't really care for that. I don't use it for work.
but here's the thing though, like I said earlier, Steam Machine is coming out. Steam Machine is coming out. Steam Machine is coming out, and Steam Machine is going to be, you know, a new hat slash PC console thing right now. It's going to be awesome. I'm actually, really excited for it. And I was actually thinking, even told myself, man, should I get one? I'm mainly thinking about getting one because, I've always said I wanted an extra console to have, around the house to the other TVs and everything. And since it's a HDMI 2.0, I said, that's fantastic. That's something that, either way I found kind of weird because I was like, why not HDMI 2.1? But if it's going to be 2.0, that's a good console for me to purchase, a good console for me to put in my living room. And also, the good thing is, if it's gonna have Windows on it and everything, I can have Xbox on it, and that way, I can have a blast with that over in the other room that I have in this home. So that way, if I want to play my Steam games, I can just go over there and play my Steam games and have a blast with it and see how things go. Yeah, that's how it is, though. And really, is it going to do some damage out there? Like I say, everything is price. If price is good on this machine, if it's a $400 or between let's say the 512
It's
gigabytes
probably going to be
between
$600 because if it's a
let's
little bit more
say
powerful than a Series S, it's going to be priced between the
no, but I'm
Series
saying
S and Series S.
I'm gonna average it between four at the 512. I'm gonna average it between 300 to 700, and then the other one I'm gonna average.
Are you really sure about that, dude? It's more powerful than a Series S,
No, no,
but
no.
it's not powerful than a
I'm saying
Series S.
I'm averaging between these prices though, between $300 and $600, the 512 version, and the other one I say between 500 to $1,000. It's got to be in that price range. Now they come out and say, well, this 512 gigabytes is going to be $700, and this 2 terabyte one is going to be 1,000. That's it. I mean, it's not going to sell well. So they really have to
Yeah.
do something with that price, especially right now with everything that's going on out there. Do that.
It
Do
needs
that.
to be about 600 because it's
Hmm.
more powerful than a Series S, but it's like I said, it's not more powerful than a Series X. So
Yeah.
it can be priced at that and be a budget console.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, because you gotta look at the room. When you're looking at the Xbox Series X and S, and then you're looking at PS5,
Yeah,
PS5 Pro. I
Petit,
mean,
Petit,
you gotta look at the
you know
price.
what scares me? Because the thing is about the Steam machines, what scares me a lot is I don't know if you remember the Alienware one. If you
Oh
look
yeah, I
at the
remember Alienware. They
yeah,
they
the
were a
Alien
good
one,
company. They were just too expensive. They were like thousands of dollars, and I'm like, hell no, I'm
yeah,
not
but
paying
they
for that.
did
But
make a console. They did make an Alienware Steam
yeah, I
machine.
think they did. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they
do
did.
remember something like
So
that.
the stats were this were the stats. I had a fourth generation Intel Core I Haswell Duo operating system 8 Windows 8.1 custom NVIDIA GPU 2 gigabytes GDR5 6 GBps memory up to 8 gigabytes 106 and storage was 500 gigabytes. Right, that machine was I think it was like a little bit less powerful than what's it called than an Xbox and a PlayStation 4, and that thing costs $1,000. That machine right there. That's why I'm a bit worried with the Steam machine when it comes to pricing though. That's why I'm a bit worried. Because at the end of the day though, they made this console. I think it was in let me see the date. Hold on. Because I think this thing was a 2014 machine. I think it was. Let me see.
And what was the price?
It was expensive though.
Yeah.
It wasn't that cheap. It was really expensive. Let me see now.
Well, Jesse James, I get what you're saying, dude, but at the end of the day, it's you're comparing apples to oranges. A
So it says
handheld, a
here,
handheld's different than a console, bro. Like, and anybody that says that the Nintendo Switch is a console, it's not really a console; it's a handheld because you can take it on the go. You can't. I mean, I guess you can unhook your Xbox, put it in your backpack, and take it with you. But in terms of it being like lightweight and being
oh
taken
no,
on the
don't take,
go,
no, no. I
handheld is
mean,
totally different.
no, 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 no,
Because
no, no,
that,
no,
I
no.
don't think
I mean,
Microsoft was trying to
let let
price the Xbox Series
let
S for
me
300 to compete
let
with
me let
Nintendo
me
Switch.
let me tell you
They
guys
did it to
something.
make it budget friendly for families that don't have a lot of cash to spend.
Hmm. Hmm.
They
Let me
did it so you could get
see.
an ecosystem for a cheaper price. I mean, I
Price
get
on
what you're
these.
saying, but Microsoft's never going to catch up to Nintendo. So that idea is already out the window.
So that price was $550, And I think there was more expensive configuration upgrade components such as in the Core i7 processor, RAM, storage were also available at prices to around $900. So yeah, they had a $550 version and a $900 version. But at the end of the day,
That's
it was
respectable.
but that I'm talking about back in the day. This machine came out around when the Xbox One and the PS4 was out there. So when you look at that, you're like, ugh. Back in the day, it was pretty
Yeah,
expensive to
but that's
get.
powerful too, though.
That was expensive though. That was an expensive machine, and not
Yeah.
only that, not all the games could be played because nowadays, right, with all the things that have happened, all the updates that have been going on. Because look at that, now we got a handheld, which is the Steam Deck, and you can literally play almost all your games on it. Now you get to play more games on your machine with the controller and all that stuff. Even on Steam, like for example, like I like to use my Xbox controller on Steam. All I got to do is plug it in the PC, and on the go, I'm playing. That's something that's easy because back in the day you had to map the buttons, do all this shit. Nowadays it's just plug it in, you're on the go. You don't do that much. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. And
PS5 blows. It says can't play games with Windows anti-cheat like Battlefield 6. I beg to differ. Either two things: either one, you're cheating and you're getting caught, and then you can't play it because they banned your
yeah,
ass,
yeah.
or two, you just don't know how to use Steam because you can play Battlefield 6 on Windows because
I mean, I
it's
don't find.
on Steam.
Yeah.
So
Let me search for that real quick.
because if it wasn't on Steam, there wouldn't be no Steam charts for Battlefield 6, buddy, because people play Steam on Windows. So in that theory, then nobody would
Yeah,
be
because
playing it.
here's the thing, though. Remember one thing, and I said this before on the show, right? Um, I
And
mentioned this
it's not
before on
our
the
fault
show
if you get
that
banned for cheating, man.
96% of users use Windows for Steam. We searched for that here the other day because someone
Hmm.
brought in a discussion that but what about the guys who use Linux? I'm like, let me go check because at the end of the day we gotta go check, and if the stats are there,
It's
the
only
stats are there.
4%.
Yeah, it's only like a 4% that use a separate thing. They use like the Mac OS and all that stuff. Yeah, it's different.
Yeah.
It's different. So Proton is a compact. Let me go see what else chat's saying. But it doesn't matter. Make Windows gaming dominate is DirectX. The team worked very hard to build a gaming API. It looks OpenGL. That's the key and keeps game devs on Windows 100%.
Yeah, they don't have to make two versions of a game now. At least
Yeah,
Microsoft Studios won't have to do that. Like the Xbox division, they won't have to do that. What's gonna suck, Louis, and this I already thought about this last night. I thought about it because I was explaining to my friend that got on Xbox after 8 years of not being
yeah,
on Xbox,
yeah.
and I was talking to him, and it came to my mind that if they're going to try to make it so that they only have to develop for Windows, you're going to have to upgrade to the next Xbox if you want the newer games because you're not going to be able to access them because
Hmm.
they're going to only make it for Windows in the future
Well, that's the
because
thing.
it'll be easier for the devs.
Because the thing about Xbox One, I've seen this on and on again, especially with their consoles, they cut production right away. It's not like PlayStation where they keep on going and going and let the PS5 or the PS4 or all these consoles sit for years, you know? Because remember with the PS3, when the generation ended, they were below the Xbox 360. Like when the new generation came, Xbox won that generation, right? It won it by I think it was like by 5 or 6 million. I don't remember how much it was,
Yeah.
but they won it, right? They won it, and so PlayStation continued production, and that way they were able to beat the Xbox gen because they continued on producing the PS3 till I think it was 2017 or 2018. I think it was. Yeah, yeah. That's what I thought it was. And so even the PS2, the PS2 lasted like it went throughout the whole pretty much the PS3 generation. The PS2 came out in 1990, what was it, 2000, and it lasted even the whole PS3 generation. I think it stopped production around
Yeah.
2012. Yeah, they were
I
really.
just hope Xbox doesn't sit there and do my idea that I just mentioned because if they
Mhm.
do and you don't want to upgrade but you want to play the newer games, you're either gonna have to stream them or you're gonna have to get a new console in the future
But I think,
because they're gonna subsidize and make it easier for the devs to have shorter dev cycles and have less problems and save more money by having it just being made on the Windows platform and only Windows. Because
Hmm.
if they're making the next Xbox a hybrid with Windows, fully Windows, they don't have to use the Xbox architecture really anymore because it's going to be a
Mm.
PC in disguise. Let's be realistic
Yeah.
here.
No,
I mean,
but here's the
and
thing though. I
that's what
mean,
people got to worry about. If they do that, you better start saving up, guys, because if you want to play the new ones, the new games in the future, I'm talking about like 10 years down the road. I'm not talking about like in the next 3 years.
oh, it's gonna take time, of course. It's
Yeah,
gonna take
but
time,
I'm
for
just
people to
saying get
jump into that
prepared.
console.
And I'm not
Yeah,
saying I'm going to be right or wrong.
because at
I'm
the
just saying just keep it in the back of your mind
but
that
it all
it might
depends.
become an
But
actual
TJ,
thing.
remember one thing. It all depends on the market, though. Because
Yeah, I
look,
know.
here's the thing, though. I don't know if you remember when this generation started, right? Remember what the guys on PlayStation said. Jim Ryan said
Yeah,
basically that they believe in generations that they're only going to make games for PS5, not PS4. And I was like, that is a wrong move. I mean, you have 120 million people out there with a PS4, and you're not making games for like the next 3 or 4 years towards them. That's not actually a good move, you know. And at the end of the day, though, right? They decided to switch that argument and decided to make games for PS4, right? Because they know there's still users out there. Still to this day,
yeah.
I mean, from the math I did, there was like 40 or 46 million still on PS4 that have not updated to PS5. Now, after like 5 or 6 years, they decided, okay, we're going to shut this down. Which, of course, it's been 5 or 6 years. Now they got to be ready to or upgrade or just stay there to the next gen, because now they know, because PlayStation warned them and said, hey, listen, next year we got to stop this, because or you either upgrade or you just stay there. But at the end of the day, we need to do this. We need to shut down the plus. We need to take this away, because at the end of the day, it's taking up server space, and we need to focus, especially with how the PS5 keeps on selling and everything. They need to focus and get their servers over there.
Do you think they're
So
just going to make it so people can stream the games rather than because Xbox Series X and S are powerful enough to just stream the newer versions when they make it for Windows? They could just stream it instead because I bet you that's what they're going to do to save costs
yeah,
and make it easier for devs to turn out games faster. Because
so
if they have less dev kits to make, like for games, they don't have to sit there and spend longer time
but
trying to
again,
perfect.
it that all depends on the devs, if they want to build it on the old Xbox during that time. But like I said, it all
They
depends on
probably
market.
won't. Not in the future.
I
I
mean,
mean, yeah,
look, I mean, if it's gonna have Windows access, right? It's gonna be
yeah,
easier for them to have like the access to build it to Xbox. It's gonna be way more easy to develop on Windows. We know that because
yeah.
pretty much all the games that come out go to PC, right? We see that all the time, so it's gonna be way more easier for them. But for the guys who are behind Xbox, the devs want to go ahead and put the game on there. I mean, they'll be able to, but that's the decision they need to make, before they put it on, before they decide like to put it away or not. Because like I said, though, there's still to this day, I mean, we're still getting games being developed not only for Xbox Series X, we're also getting games developed for
Xbox One.
PS5, PS4, PS. They still are developing games for the last generation, because they still have users on there. And that thing is, the devs, what they want is they want to reach out to as much more as they can. They don't want to keep stuck in one machine or stuck on the newer machines, because at the end of the day, they know they're like, okay, maybe there could be some players playing Xbox One. Let's go get them. Maybe there could be some players on PS4. Let's go
The,
get
the
them.
the thing is though, you got to remember there's only 35 million or however many. It's a small audience in comparison to PC. So I mean, I trust me. I want to be on the same side as you, Louis. But if you think of it from Microsoft's standpoint, they're going to go for the bigger numbers. So at the end of the day, they're going to
Uh,
say, okay, you can stream the games, and they've already done this. You can stream your newer games on the older consoles. You can do that
yeah,
right now.
but here's the thing, though.
So
TJ, what you need, but what the
it's
thing
like a
is,
PS4.
remember one thing though. Microsoft has a really big belief on back compact. That's something we cannot ever ignore, because they always talk about back compact, how important it is to have back compact, right? Backwards compatibility. They really do believe in that a lot. So I remember there was an article out there saying that that there's some games that can't be run on let's say the PC, because of the Xbox architecture and everything, blah blah blah. But we know for a fact on something that, and I always said this, and I believe that's going to happen, because at the end of the day, since Microsoft does believe in back compact, that and on even though you get the new Xbox, right? if you're gonna launch, let's say a 360 game on the
It launches up
on
the
the
dashboard, or
it's
not the dashboard, but the
it's gonna
startup.
it's gonna be the startup right there. We're gonna see this
Mhm.
360 startup and all that stuff because they're gonna be able to make it so you
It's
can
the
do it on your
UI.
PC.
Yeah.
Yeah, the UI. They're gonna be able to make it because they really do believe in that and they're working really hard on that. But at the end of the day, like I said though, if next gen TJ, let's say,
Yeah.
and like I said, this is all devs. This is not like a Microsoft thing. Like for example, Microsoft wants to continue on, for example, in their own studios to build the games. Like for example, I think this isn't this Call of Duty on. Let me check something real quick. You know, Black Ops 7 on PS4, real quick. Hold on. Yes, you see, they're still making the game for old gens. Like for example, yes, Call of Duty Black Ops 7 is available on PS4 released. So yeah, it's there. So
Well,
let
I
me check.
mean, you gotta remember, like I said earlier, over 140, 150 million PlayStations between 4 and 5.
Yeah.
I mean, of course you'd put on the older consoles. That's a bigger piece of the pie versus just cutting its legs off. That's the only reason. Otherwise, they would ditch old gen and they would just go
Yeah,
new.
see, and even though right now, what is it, 5 years in, almost 6? Yes, the Black Ops 7 is also an Xbox One version.
Yeah, I
That's what I
know.
mean though, because I mean at the end of the day, it all depends on how the users jump from that
Well,
console or not.
the reason why it's on Xbox One is if they're putting on the PlayStation 4, they're not going to sit there and just cut off the Xbox One
No, no,
version.
because TJ, here's
Then
what's
the
funny
fans are
though.
going to get
There,
pissed.
no, because there's still people playing on the Xbox One that have
I
not
know.
done the jump, and that's the thing about this generation that I always this is why then look at what Robo and he's right though. Which is why Battlefield 6 will not outsell COD. Yeah, 100% because
Yeah,
they
because
should have done an
if
Xbox
they
version
went
of PS4.
strictly
Yeah, I
as
agree
the
with you.
newer consoles,
Yeah.
yeah, Battlefield 6 would destroy COD.
Because that's the thing though, TJ. There's a data out there they probably
Mhm.
don't have. You know, at least for PlayStation, we have an estimate because we saw it.
Yeah,
They say we have 80 million PS5s and we have let's say we have 120 million PS Plus members, right? You do the math right there. You say, okay, they have 120 million, so that means on PS4 there's got to be 40 million, and on PS5
yep,
there's 80 million. So you can do that estimate, but we don't have that data on Xbox to see how many people are on Series X and S and how many people are on Xbox One. But again, there's still a
yeah,
lot of people that have not done the jump because at the end of the day, though, there's people out there who see and say, "Why should I do the jump this generation?" Because what I'm seeing is you guys are playing the same 2K games as we are over here, and if I have an Xbox One X, it's still a little powerful machine that it can play games the proper way. The only difference is, oh, you got a powerful SSD and probably better graphics. But at the end of the day, we are playing the game like a 2K or 4K, so basically it's pretty much kind of like the same. A lot of people think like that with the PS4 and the PS5 too. That's why they haven't done the jump. So maybe the solution to the jump is going to be GTA 6, like a lot of people are saying. Um, but that's how it is. That's how it is. And of course, there's some people who's going to jump into next gen, or probably they're waiting for the next gen console, right? Because right
of
now,
course
this day
not.
and age,
I mean, yeah, I mean that'd be dumb. Fortnite isn't. Well, why in the hell would they abandon the older generation? I mean, they don't make a console, dude. So that's a dumb statement in its own. I mean, you gotta remember
yeah,
they don't make. They're not owned by a publisher that makes a console. So who
yeah,
cares? That's irrelevant. Call of Duty is owned by Microsoft and Xbox, which makes a console. That's a
hmm
big difference, bud. To say Fortnite is, saying isn't abandoning the older generation, well, why would they? They don't need to. Their
no, no.
software.
What it means is that no, what it means is that if one of these companies had to abandon an old generation, it could be mass problems right there. Because if they do, that's also a crazy thing because they gotta keep that old generation out because like I said, not everyone is doing the jump, and that's why, for example, people were saying this. They were like, "We do not like." I remember there was a discussion of someone out there on Twitter. Um, there was someone out there on Twitter saying, "Well, we do not need like COD to go to the other generation. Microsoft to stick to the new generations to make people do the jump." And I said, why should they do that? Because at the end of the day, even though they jump, people are not going to go ahead and say, I'm going to sell my console, get the new one. They're not going to do that. Because at the end of the day, if they got older CODs on, they're just going to continue on playing the older CODs till the next gen comes. If they want to jump into the next gen, and they know, and when they're ready, they'll do it. But right now, they're not going to do it. I mean, we are seeing this, that there is a big, huge amount of people out there that don't want to jump to the new gen. They just don't. There's a huge amount of people, that I'll say over like 70 or 80 million people out there that have not done the jump. So even though GTA 6 may come out or anything, that might help the jump a
Dude,
little
Space
bit.
Shop, where are you getting these ideas? I never said anything about Epic, dude. Are you
But
are you
but
like high right now or something, bro? Because you don't make any sense. Well, you
I
said,
know
well,
he.
it's a dumb statement for Epic to abandon older consoles. I was never talking about Epic. I'm talking about Microsoft and Sony.
No,
Totally two
it's
different
not.
things,
But
bro.
I think they don't understand what he means, though. I think what he means.
You need to really evaluate what you're
No, it's not.
typing
It's
in the
not. It's
chat,
not
man.
saying anything wrong, man. I think what he's trying to say is, he's trying to get his idea out. That's why, TJ. Maybe you're reading it wrong
If
or something. It
if
happens.
you read it right here, he says there are people who don't even care about consoles or any other crap. Okay, well
Well,
then
that's true. I mean, he's
that's
right.
fine.
He's right about that. There are a ton of people that don't care about, what console upgrades or not. That is true, because I know a lot of people, like I said, that have still not done the upgrade, and I think they're not going to be able to do the upgrade. And they just said, I don't want to do it. I just want to stick to my old console, because at the end of the day, I'm just playing this one game, and
Yeah, there's
that's
nothing
it.
wrong with sticking to
Uh,
your old
yeah,
console. Like
and
I'm
that's the
not
thing,
saying
though. What
don't
he
stick with
says,
your
though,
old
what dumb
console.
statement for Epic to abandon older consoles, but it's more relevant that COD won't just abandon one to Fortnite, when they right now they are neck to neck every month in engagement. So wait,
Yeah.
hold on, Spatial. Are you saying, what I'm saying is, but we talk engagement numbers all the time and on this very show. The data speaks for itself. So wait a minute, Spatial. Is there something that Epic came out and said that they were going to abandon the old consoles? Let me go check that out. I think it was
Yeah, because
PUBG.
I didn't hear anything
Yeah,
unless if it came
I
out
think.
recently.
Yeah, let me go see this. Hold on. Epic says
It must have
Fortnite.
come out recently because there's no
Yeah,
way that they would be stupid to do that because, like I said, they don't
yeah,
make
that
the
would be a bad
console,
move.
so there's no reason to abandon it.
Okay, okay, okay. Oof. I think Spatial, you have it confused with PUBG, because I think it was PUBG.
Yeah, PUBG
Yeah, PUBG did
said they
announce something
abandoned it.
like, yes, PUBG said they were going to do it, but I think it was confused with PUBG. I know PUBG said they were going to do it, but for Epic, it says here that Epic Games has not announced a specific date to end support for Fortnite, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One console. The game continues to be available, updated on these platforms, as well as the Nintendo Switch. Oof, I got scared there for a moment. I was like, damn, that got to be crazy. But probably by the time we go to next gen, because that's the thing, though. By the time we go to next gen, we're going to see more and more of these guys say, okay, we're banning now the PS4, we're banning now the Xbox One, because, of course, the servers won't be there, though. So that way they're probably going to focus on what's new. Because that's the thing, though. It all depends on the users if they want to jump or not. Like I said, there's a huge, massive people out there that have not done the jump, right? They have not done the jump, and they're waiting. Yeah, yeah, yes, PUBG and it's fine. That's fine by them, but they aren't in the top 10, 15 list, so the stakes are a little lower for them. Yeah, 100%, 100%. PUBG said we're not going to do it, and I was like, wow, that was a bad move, because at the end of the day, though, there's still people that still game on the Xbox One X and still game on PS4. I mean, I have a friend that I've told him, you need to sell your box to get a Series X. And no matter how much I've told him this, he says, "No, I'm fine with my Xbox One X. I'm fine with this. I'm not going to jump. I'm not going to jump. I'm not
The
going to jump."
One X is a really good console. You really don't
Yeah,
need if okay. I'll put it like this: if you own a One S or you own a the
yeah,
VCR fat brick,
yeah,
then yes, you definitely need to get a series console. If
yeah,
you're on the One X, it played 4K 60 on
yeah.
a
That's a good
lot of
console. Yeah,
games for back in the day. So there's no reason to upgrade. I mean,
yeah.
it's doing what the Xbox Series X does right now. The only thing the Xbox Series X has is 120 hertz
Mm-hmm.
and it has a bigger hard drive
Mm-hmm.
and it's got quick resume. That's about it.
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, and and I understand what Space Shop meant by the data, that it speaks for itself, right?
Oh, it
That's
does. Yeah.
that's why we see a lot of people not doing the jump, because when we sit here, and I've talked about this almost every week. I mean, that's something that I mean, when I sit here and I look at every single week the data, especially when a new game comes out, we check the new game that comes out. Like for example, look at Ghost of Tsushima came out, went up to position number 7, then it started to fade away, fade away. Now it's at number 12. I don't know if by the time the end of the month ends, I don't know if it's still going to be in the top 15 games. But when you sit down, you look at the data. When you have people just playing these NBA games, these Fortnites, these Call of Duties, and that's the number one game they play on all the consoles, which is funny. That's the number one game they play. No matter if a new game comes out, it's going to be out for just several weeks or probably a month or two tops, and then it just fades away and it disappears. It disappears, and that's why those games are number one, and that's why those games are keep on pumping to the old generation. Because heck, why not? There's still people there that are gaming these games on there. They have not done the next gen jump, and I don't see them jumping for now. I don't know if GTA is going to do the trick. I hope it does because we need to boost at least a little bit the consoles because they've been pretty slow. Not only for Xbox, also for PlayStation, they've been pretty slow at the times that it's been. So probably GTA might actually do the push. It might actually do it. You know, it might
You
actually
see,
do it.
you gotta remember, Microsoft's when you buy a PC, people
Yeah,
still play on 1080, 1080, graphics cards. Like
yeah, they still
so
do.
for instance, my PC's got a really good like RAM. It's got like 20 gigs of RAM. It's got a good CPU. It's like almost top of line Ryzen CPU. It's only like
Mhm.
two under. But I paid almost 2 grand at the time, parting it out. But the problem is, I only have a 1660 graphics card in it, but it plays games just fine.
Wow. Look at bro boy. I see a PS fanboy bragging that Ghost City is doing better than Donkey Kong Bonanza for Switch 2. Yote has a 4% attach rate. Donkey Kong Bonanza has a 35 attach rate. So
Yo,
wait, hold up a
I'm
second.
just gonna say,
Oh, oh, no,
Yote looks like
oh,
a
no.
terrible.
Oh no, let me just laugh at this. So wait, they're right now actually doing a war out there.
You still got your VCR.
I still got my VCR going. Oh man, that's oh Lord.
Dude,
They
just
call
call it a brick. That's what it
we
is.
we call,
It's
we
a
call
huge
now
cylinder brick.
we call it the coffin here. We call it
Oh.
the coffin. Yeah, we call it the coffin here. But I can't believe they're right now trying to war out there that Yote did better than Bonanza. Oh my god! I mean, those guys seriously. There's two things. I mean, they never learn. It's incredible they never learn. I mean, right now, Sony just slapped them in the face and they still want a war, right? They still want to go out there and want to war about this. They still do, which is funny. But one thing is, I know for sure, I cannot be that guy that can sit here and say, "Well, on Nintendo, my game is better than yours." Okay, it might graphically, it might be better, right? Some things might
Yeah.
look better, yeah, all that cool stuff, yeah. But at the end of the day, I in sales though, they cannot beat Nintendo sales. That's insane. Yeah, I mean, you cannot beat Donkey Kong, you cannot beat a Mario, you cannot beat a Zelda. Those games are woo, phenomenal in sales. I mean, even the damn Pokemon game that came out, it was costing, what was it, $70 or something like that? I think it was 70. But in order for you to finish the game, you had to be online for Nintendo Switch Store to beat the damn game. They were
Hey,
forcing
Louis.
you what?
So when they're talking in the chat, they're talking about like, for instance, Space Shot said my VCR Xbox One finally died last year. I think. To be
No.
honest, you know what? You gotta give Microsoft credit for this.
Yeah,
Their damn consoles last a long
oh, they
freaking
do.
time, dude.
They
My
do. Damn.
Xbox original was heavily modified. I modified the inside of it. It
Uh-oh.
finally died 2 years ago, so
Uh-oh.
it
We did
lasted
not
over
condone
20
modding.
years,
We did not condone
which is
modding on your
impressive.
consoles. We know TJ is a cheater. We understand that, but don't listen to TJ. We know that for a
You're funny,
fact.
dude. But no, I'm surprised it lasted that long because these consoles are made to fail after a certain time period. So you have to buy the new one.
His whole
That's at least
argument
how hardware works. I
is
mean, look at
that you'll
phones.
take so
They
three.
do that on purpose, dude.
I know, I
I
know.
mean, my
At
my
least the
cousin my
console,
cousin
because
was for instance, my cousin was hardcore PlayStation. He
yeah.
never got an Xbox, and I talked him into it after his PlayStation took a dump on him, and it just did not work. He tried plugging it in, and it would not work. So when his PlayStation 4 stopped working, he bought an Xbox One X. He's never looked back. because he said, you know what, the Xbox consoles don't die. He said those are hard to kill. I said the only way you can kill an Xbox is either it lasts longer than 20 years and it finally goes out, or two,
Or
you
throw it
plug
out
in
the
a surge
window.
protector.
Throw it out the window. Yeah.
That too.
The
Yeah.
only thing I got to critique about the Xbox, that lasts long and everything, is those damn controllers. Damn it, man! I don't know why.
All the controllers are garbage. You know what?
Oh
To
man,
be honest,
shit.
an
Oh.
Xbox 360 controller is more durable than an Elite
Oh,
2.
it was. That thing lasted like 50,000 hours long or something like that. That thing was a
Oh, I
tough
don't have my
bitch.
controller with me right now,
That
but
360 controllers was a tough bitch to break. Now
dude,
these
the
ones,
RB button,
they
the RB button, I can open
yeah
it like a little car door. I can open it like this, and then go
yeah.
like that, and it still works.
It
Like it's
still
broken.
works. Wow, damn. Yeah, that's the thing about the controllers though.
I
The
have
box
never
itself though.
dropped it. I have never dropped it. I've never thrown the controller, and it's breaking on its own. And it's
Oh man.
over $100 goddamn
Look
controller.
at
That's
Louis. He says all controllers are garbage nowadays. The DualSense is terrible. Yeah,
oh,
hundred
they are.
percent. I don't know why
The,
I don't know why they keep doing this. Like for example, you buy an Elite controller.
it's a marketing ploy. It's
If
to
you
make
buy
you buy another one. It's like the
exactly like
phone.
look at this. This Elite controller is like a year and a half old, and look already. Look, it's starting. It's starting.
I
It's
know.
starting.
You
It's
want to
already
know why they
starting.
do it? They copied the phone idea.
They're starting to do that shit. That thing is
Well,
so annoying. I'm like, man, then you gotta get super glue, and if you miss the super glue, you might get the button stuck. I'm like,
yeah,
come on.
you want to know what's funny? You know what? Same thing with phones, dude. You know, after a while, they don't hold their charge anymore. You
Oh
can
yeah,
charge.
true.
You could be the most perfect guy where you do everything 100%
Yeah,
correct,
the
and
battery
it
starts to
doesn't
fade
matter.
away. Wow.
Eventually, they don't charge. So, I
Yeah.
mean, then you have to buy a new phone, and
Yep.
they do that on purpose.
Yep. They do.
It's a way. That's how they make money, man.
I know. I know. I know.
Anybody that says, "Oh, a new controller is really, really good," no, it's not. Let
Look at Louis. He
I could
says, I
go
don't even
grab a
want that.
PlayStation 1 controller, throw it against the wall, and it will still work fine. If I
Yeah,
tried that with a
incredible.
new controller, no, it's gonna be
Nah,
shattered.
it's gonna be shattered, man. It's incredible
Yeah.
how bad they're making these controllers, man. It's annoying, and
Oh,
sometimes they
they're
can
doing it. They're
drift,
doing it cheap
and
because
sometimes they do
they
drift.
can
I
get
mean,
away
my
with it.
my Nintendo Switch DualSense has drift. I'm like, and when
And
you
they
go,
drift, and it's a Nintendo.
and,
It's a
and,
Nintendo device.
and when you go on it, like, yeah, let me buy some new DualSense controllers. Nintendo DualSense controllers.
How
Where's
much
the
are
Switch?
they in your country?
Holy shit!
How much are they?
Let me see right now. DualSense controllers are $70
Okay, an Xbox controller is $50 for a regular one.
for
At least
everyone.
in my state, in
Oh,
Walmart.
I mean, it's still a lot of money. Jesus, Nintendo is.
I
Ooh.
mean,
But yeah,
yeah,
that's the thing though with
that's
controllers
crazy.
though. No controllers nowadays are like Wish they were like back in the 360 days, man. That little thing was indestructible.
Big B money. He's not lying.
Yeah, they do. They make tons of money. Insane.
They do because I would love to see the stats and their spreadsheets of how much they make off of just accessories. Because I bet you they make more
Yeah,
off
I'll
that
get you.
than the goddamn games.
I'll get you. Let's start reading my update and got distracted. I got you, bro, boy. He says his whole argument was that Yote sold 3.3 million in little over a month. DK Bonanza sold
Yep.
3.5 million in four. There are only 10 million Switch sold compared to 80 plus million PS5s. That's the funny thing, though, bro, boy. I mean, look, they've always looking for that W, and no matter how, for them, it's always a W. I mean, it could be miserable, and it's always a W. Like,
Yeah.
look, you mentioned Concord, they get rattled up. You mentioned, I mean, the other like yesterday, someone added me in a WhatsApp PlayStation chat, and he goes by and he starts mentioning, he's like, well, my this with this what's it called quarter, they lost 113 million. They're doing really bad, blah blah blah. So I said, okay, hold up a second. So I brought up Concord. They're like, why do you have to bring up Concord? Hey, you said Microsoft had a loss. Hold on, real quick. Here's Concord. And then I brought him up the 2.7 billion Bungie lost. You know what happened then? He stayed
He
quiet.
left.
He couldn't
Yeah.
argue anymore because at the end of the day, he can't argue
Oh,
because
you know what you could have done to rub it even more? You could just say how bad Marathon's going to fail.
no, I can't rub that because it hasn't come out then yet. But then,
Yeah, but
and
doesn't
then
look good either.
when he tried to, and then what I did was, oh wait, there's one more. I sent the whole God of War that they invested 25 million and it failed. So I said, so I got a question for you. Who's having a bigger loss now? I mean, I'm trying to understand where's your point because
No,
Microsoft lost.
Sony's losing. The fact that they're porting their games over to PC, and their
Hmm.
whole argument was, well, our exclusives are what sells the console. Our exclusives is what makes us different than
Bullshit. That was a
Microsoft
lie.
or
We found
Xbox.
out the truth in the ABK deal, and we found out
Yeah,
also the truth. We found out also the truth out there when it came down to the 30th anniversary that Circana even posted numbers and showed you that the most bought out games, I even showed it to you guys here live. The most bought out games on PlayStation were a bunch of Call of Duties, GTAs, and I don't know if there was one more. I forgot which one it was.
Minecraft.
But there was one exclusive that actually really did well in making money. That was the Spider-Man series. That was actually
That's
the one
it.
that really did well on PlayStation 30th on the 30th anniversary. Spider-Man. If PlayStation knew this years ago, they would have grabbed Spider-Man since the early stages that they started to make the game, right? Back
Yep.
in the early 2000s, make PS1s, and that thing would have racked up a ton of cash. They would have made it exclusive.
Yep.
But that's how it is. That's the truth. That's how it is. I
Their
mean that.
exclusives don't sell, and they
No.
invest more money than anybody else into that. And the
Yep.
problem is they have the casual gamer. They have the people that don't want to spend money on exclusives. They don't care about story. They want to go
Hmm.
play multiplayer with their friends. And there are people like that, and there are people that do like stories, that like a
Yep.
campaign. But you got to remember, not everybody, even people my age, I'm 30, but even people my age are being automatically pushed away because people younger than me now only want multiplayer live service MMO games.
That's all they
So
want.
Sony is dying. I hate to say it, and you know what? People sit there and say, no, they're not. No, they're not. They're porting their games over to PC. They'll live. Dude, okay, let me point out this to you. Why do you buy a PlayStation? And don't say Minecraft, don't say this. If you're a PlayStation fanboy or you're a PlayStation fan and you bought it for their exclusives, what's keeping you on PlayStation nowadays? Because I'm going to tell you right now, all their studios, except for three, were all making live service games. They all got canceled. They have to go back to the drawing board and restart making their single player games again. That takes 5 to 7 years. Remember, their dev cycles are between 5 and 7 years for their single player games. The only one that pumps out every 2 years is Spider Man. That's the only one. And MLB. That's the only one. I mean, let's be realistic. There's nothing for you on PlayStation right now.
All
And
right.
yeah, you have Ghost of Yute. Okay, one. Where's Wolverine? Oh, that's right. It got pushed again. And that's from Insomniac Games. And they're the ones that are literally holding
I
up
mean, that was
PlayStation right now.
pushed again because that was another one. Because remember I was talking about
Yeah,
earlier about about
it's
perfecting
terrible.
about perfecting things. It's gonna take some time. Remember that? It's gonna take some time. Sony still to this day an age. I mean, can you believe it? PS4 generation. That I don't know if they got. I think they didn't get hacked in PS4, but for the PS5 though, they got hacked again. So you're telling me 13 and 14 years later, after a big hack that people had.
Louis in the chat he's got a good point. He said between Magnus, which is the next Xbox, and Steam Machine, he said everyone's going to be playing PlayStation games without a PlayStation.
Yep.
Yeah, so
So,
in effect, and since they're not as big as Microsoft money wise, they
but let
can't
me,
back it.
Louis,
They're going to become a third party publisher.
let me
They're
tell
going.
you, let me tell you a little secret that's happening out there, and I'm noticing
The
this
console's
more.
going to die.
Let me. T-
PlayStation is not going to be
I'm
a
gonna tell
console.
you. Let me tell you a little secret about what I've seen a little bit of PlayStation fanboys' behavior. That's a little
Yep.
secret. There's a lot of PlayStation fanboys out there, Louis, that right now are buying Steam Decks. They're getting Steam Decks. They're getting Lenovo Legion Go's. They're getting all the stuff. The other day, I'm telling you because I'm on the PlayStation group right now. I'm telling you in theory because since I'm in the PlayStation group, I noticed this on some of them, right? Because when what's this game called came out? Hollow Knight Silksong, right? When it came
Yeah.
out, those guys were going nuts trying to buy it on Steam. I was like, wait a minute, and they show, and not only that, they also posted that they were trying to buy the game on Steam, and I was sitting there quiet, just watching them. And these are PlayStation fanboys, right? And so I sit down there watching them, just complaining that I can't buy it on Steam, damn it, all this stuff. Guess what Lou did? Because Lou the troll, the way he is, he comes by and he says, "But wait a minute, are you buying this game on Steam?" He's like, "Yeah, I am." To play where? On my Steam Deck. I'm like, "Okay." Then I said, "What kind
Why
of?"
not your PlayStation?
But wait, then I come by and I said, "Why? So wait, you're a PlayStation fan and you're buying a game on Steam? What kind of PlayStation fan are you? No wonder PlayStation is failing miserably." And
Yeah.
I started to troll him, and he got mad, and he went out there and said, "Well, I bought it on Steam. Now I'm buying it on PS5 just to prove to you that I buy games on my PS5." Blah blah blah. I said, "Well, I mean, if you buy it,
It's not on
that's
PS5 though.
so." I said, "Well, if you buy it though, I mean, that's on you. That's $20 less for you, not me." Because the funny thing is, I bought it in the Microsoft Store for $20, and I have Play Anywhere, so I get to play it on my PC, and I have to go to Steam and buy it. But hey, that's your
Yep.
choice. Go ahead, buy it on both of them. Be the man and buy it. But hey, you're losing $20, not me. It's not my money. You do whatever you want. But that's the thing, though, right? The thing is, Louis, what I'm seeing is that it won't be a PlayStation problem because I'll tell you why. If the rumors are 100% true, if the rumors are 100% true that what's going on, and if PlayStation is actually working on a PC app, that won't be a problem for them. Because at the end of the day, though, if they're going to do the cross buy thing and they're going to do all this stuff, it's going to be good for them. Because if they have 120 million PlayStation users, right? They have 120 million PlayStation users and they do the PC thing, then people are going to buy the PS5, right? Or the next PS6. And if they have cross-buy with their Steam Deck or whatever handheld they have, all they got to do is log in and continue on playing their games on their device. So if PlayStation actually does that move, that will be good on them, because at the end of the day, the thing that's changing right now, and people are not seeing it, Microsoft went ahead with this. Steam has been working on this. We're seeing it right now with the Steam machine. We're getting a PC/console hybrid coming around. So if PlayStation comes around and says, "Okay, we got a PC store, we got this. Trust me, there's going to be a lot of them that have a Steam Deck and all this stuff. They're going to log in their PC store and going to either buy the game because it's going to be on their console and be on their Steam Deck, and they're going to play it." Now, the thing that PlayStation needs to work on, because here's the thing though, and we talked about this several
Oh, that's what
times.
you meant earlier. Okay.
So this is where I'm heading to this, right? Earlier I meant that you can't play. Okay, cool. So
Yeah. He didn't explain that
yeah,
part
yeah.
because
All
I'm
right,
like,
so
on Steam, you can play it on Steam. Yeah.
yeah.
It's not the Steam
So
machine.
the thing is, that's going to be interesting, right? Is that these companies are seeing something happen. And we saw the data. PC a couple years ago was sitting at 1.4, 1.5. Now it's up to 2 billion users on it. So all of them want a piece of the pie. Now what PlayStation needs to work on is getting the confidence, and not the confidence, the trust of the PC guys to come into the store and purchase their games on the store.
Yeah, but when
But
you buy a subscription to it, they're
yeah,
like, "Fuck you,"
hmm
because
but
they are not used to that.
at
So
the end,
they're used to the freedom.
yeah, exactly.
And
So
Microsoft's gonna have to look at that too, because they're gonna have to drop the paywall for at
oh,
least
they will. They
Xbox
said they,
Live.
they
They're
said
gonna have to,
yeah, they
because
said they're gonna drop the paywall and the whole
yeah,
multiplayer thing. They're
which
gonna drop
should
the
lower the price of Game Pass Ultimate. It should go
paywall.
down back to $20
I
if that's the case.
I don't know
Because
about that,
remember,
but
Xbox Live is part of Game Pass Ultimate.
I know, I know,
So
I know, but
technically,
I
you
don't
get rid
know.
of
I don't
$12 because
know.
it's $12 a month for Xbox Live Gold.
I don't
So
know about that,
you
TJ.
eliminate
I
that,
mean,
you can lower that price. That's
let's
BS
see.
if you can't do that.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
BS.
Let's see what happens, because what I have a feeling is they're gonna come up with a better Game Pass plan for people that have the Xbox.
They need to do the family plan.
Yeah, but that
$50 a
got put
month and you
away.
get it for five
That
people
got put
in
away.
any
That got
state
put
or
away,
any
which is
country.
that got put away. And yeah, the broke boys says they don't reduce prices. What they can do is come up with a plan. Like, for example, people that use cloud or the extra benefits, like I said, you know. But yeah. So what I'm saying is though that when it comes down to what's happening though, all of these companies want a piece of the pie right now. Because right now we've seen it not only on PlayStation, we're seeing it on Xbox too. Why this is why Xbox started to support the games on PC. Because look, with Xbox One, if they only had the games locked in Xbox One, their games especially or all that stuff, they would have gone down and out, right? So that's one. Two, since they started to port everything everywhere, right? They started to port the games everywhere, which a lot of us were like, why how come this doesn't make sense or anything? A lot of people were asking that question. I don't understand why they got to put the titles out there. I'll tell you this why, because at the end of the day, they need that engagement. Engagement is also really good. If they put games everywhere, that means cash comes in, money flows. But at least for us on the Xbox side, we have Game Pass, which is helping us a lot to save money, but they're getting that money from elsewhere. That's why they're putting it on Steam. That's why they're putting it here, over there, because not only that, they also take control of the store, like how they handle the store and how they handle the deals. And when people say that, I don't see PlayStation putting the games on Xbox. I say, well, if they want the piece of the pie on Xbox, they're gonna have to do it. Because if not, that's it. That's it. So yeah, like I said, next gen is going to be really, really interesting because there is going to be a big switch. There's going to be a big switch. Something's going to happen, and it's going to be the best thing for us, for the consumers, because at the end of the day, we're going to be having one box at home. We're gonna have one box at home for us to enjoy, and one box at home where we can access pretty much everything, and we're going to have a blast with that. Because at the end of the day, software is where the money is at. How do I know this? Well, let me give you this tip. Remember the other day when they showed you guys that PlayStation 5 has been making more money than the PlayStation 2, even though the PlayStation 2 sold 150 or 160 million make believe consoles, right? There with 160 million, but they sold all that much consoles, right? Why are they making this much money? It's because of the software. The software is where the money is at. PlayStation know this, and they are going to take advantage of that. So at the end of the day, I believe that next gen, we're gonna have a PlayStation PC store, we're gonna have the Xbox PC store, and we're gonna have Steam with the rest of the stores, and we are gonna be having easy access to it. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Can't wait till next gen. That's why I keep saying next gen for me is gonna be the most interesting gen, because for the last two gens, we've been playing and seeing things the same way. That's what we've been doing. The next last two gens, from the Xbox One to the Series X, we're playing the same way. Now next gen, we're gonna see more storefronts and more stuff. So TJ is having a fight between Niners and Seahawks.
Yeah,
Mm.
because he's saying, "Oh well, we're beating you." I'm like,
Yeah,
"You're six
that's
and
right.
four,
Beat
we're
them.
7-2." But okay,
Anything TJ goes for, we gotta beat him. Go for it. Take that, TJ. Get your ass whooped.
doesn't matter, dude. A win's a win. I mean, your team's 6-4. You got 4 losses.
Well, I mean, I hope they catch up and beat your butt.
So,
Do you think we will see a Magnus at the Game Awards?
they could. I mean,
They could, yeah.
they've revealed the Xbox One X there, the Series X there.
Yeah,
They've done it. I
yeah.
mean, why the hell not? They could
But
reveal it and give a glimpse, and then
yeah,
talk more about it the following year.
the following year,
Yeah.
yeah. But like I said, though, they need to perfect a lot of things, though. So let's see what's going to happen, though. I mean, I hope they do reveal it, because at the end of the day, I'm ready for next gen talk. I'm ready for it.
Let me ask you this, Louis. What do you think it's going to look like? Do you think they're going to change the design? Do you think they're going to make it smaller, bigger, wider?
I
Or are they
want
going
it.
to change it?
I'll be honest with you. I want it to look like the PS5.
No, I don't want a big ass tortilla. Sorry, no. That looks like a tortilla when you flip it on its side, dude. It looks like a big tortilla chip. I'm not
I'm
joking. That's what it looks
just
like.
trolling. I'm just trolling.
The PS5 looks like a big modem.
To be honest, I'll tell you this. Design wise, I don't care. I just wanted to play games. I'll be honest with you. I don't care about design wise, because I'll be honest with you. When you look at it, they look. Even PC cases, man. I mean, I got a huge tower here, and I'm like, damn, this is a huge tower. But at the end of the day, it does its work though. So I don't care about like the looks. Like looks don't bother me. As long as I play games, I'm happy. That's all I care about. To be honest, if we play games and it's doing a perfect thing, I'm happy. Because I mean, shit, I grew up having the ugliest boxes in the world. I mean, you can look at the Nintendo. I mean, okay, Super Nintendo. Okay, you look at all the other ones, like they were just boxes. And the Super Nintendo, by the time flew by, it turned orange though. Yeah, it turned orange. But the thing is, like, if I look at if it like if I buy it and just focus on the side that I'm like, nah, you know, because one thing is, what I'm tired is taking too much space though.
Yeah.
That's yeah, and I'm tired of having things that take too much space because look, that PS5 is huge and it takes space. The Xbox, if you put it to the side, is huge too. Upwards is fine. But at the end of the day, though, like design wise, I just wanted to play games. That's it. That's it. I mean, I don't care for looks. As long as I play games and runs fine and the controller is good, I'm happy. I'm happy. But yeah, I mean, that's how I see it. How about you? What you want to look like? You want it to look like Madonna?
No, I do want it to be different because
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, I like the Xbox Series X, but I think they could come up with a better design.
Yeah, but let's see. I mean, I'm not going to go nuts about it, but right now, with the Steam Machine coming out, because look at the Steam Machine. What I like about the Steam Machine is that it's a small package thing.
Did you see what
Pause.
Dolomite said? He said
What?
we might have to start an NFC West trash
Uh
talk
oh.
channel.
Uh
I said,
oh.
yeah, we could.
Uh oh. You guys are gonna have a big debate here. We beat you at home with our backup Titan.
His
Good. Beat him. Beat him.
his team beat mine by 4 points, not even a full touchdown, and I'm like, okay,
Yep.
dude, whatever.
Yep.
It's like your team's still losing in the division, so
Yep.
it doesn't
Yep.
matter.
Yeah, that's how it is.
It's like you
But
can hold
yeah.
on to a one win. That's cool. That's fine. Your team's still not going to make it to the
Yeah.
playoffs, so
But
good luck
Jesse's
with that.
right. Jesse, you're on the dot. How do you know Jesse almost gonna head there? Because you know what? It's listen up, chat.
Yep.
The crazy ones gotta go, chat. Of course, it's Friday. I got to go to the office because this past 2 or 3 weeks, I've been trying to get to the office, but I've been doing, like I said, working on the paperwork with Spain. At least today, I'm getting a break and finally landing and going to the office today. At least I solved all my problems, between home and the cell phone, but it's not the same when you're sitting down at the office, so it's better. But chat, like always, before I go, tell me what you've all been playing. Tell me what you've all been playing. There you go. Dolomite has been playing, watching NFC. We are 3-1 in the division. What are you talking about? There you go. Get him,
Okay,
Dolomite. Get
bro.
him. I'm on Dolomite's side. Get him. Get him.
Dolomite, you need to look at the standings, bro. Look at the conference
I hope
and
his
look
team
at it.
loses. I'm with you, Dolomite. I hope they beat him.
49ers 6-4. Seattle Seahawks with the Rams, both 7-2.
Well,
Yeah, sorry, bro.
maybe the 49ers, are actually kicking their butts or something. I don't know. Justin Bromance says Silent Hill F. I play in BO7. Why so serious right now? Oh, nice. That's why
But
he's
I gotta
complaining
give you
about.
credit, Dolomite. You're doing better than the Cardinals. Cardinals are at the very bottom at 3-6. So
Last night with BG6 and Rocket League night with the fam. Nice. That's a good game to play with the family. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Louis, what do you
Battlefield
want to
6.
play tonight, dude?
What do I want to play tonight? You know what I want to play? I gotta go to bed early. Tomorrow we're going on a long ride, I think. So I'm waiting for
Well,
the
I don't
motorcycle
work
team.
today. Obviously, that's why I'm here.
Yeah,
So,
I know. You lazy
do,
ass. Gotta work.
do you want to play Battlefield or something?
Let's see. Let's see how my time goes because not only that, I got a visitor here, which the Mrs. Sister is here. She's with us. So I don't
Okay.
know. I don't know what we're gonna do tonight. It all depends, though. It all depends. I don't know what we're gonna do
Okay.
tonight. If we're gonna go
Well,
out or
either
something, I don't
way.
know. But I gotta wake up tomorrow really early, around 6 a.m. in order to ride. So let's see. Let's see. I mean, the group has not yet gotten into discussion, so I'm waiting for the discussion to come. So yeah, let's check out what they have to tell me for tomorrow. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's how it is. Since I got a new bike, an adventure bike, now everybody wants to go on an adventure. Yeah, I'm riding like crazy, man. I'm riding like crazy. I'm having fun with that bike. It's a really good bike. Really good bike. But yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun. But TJ, thank you for hanging out with us today. I mean, it was a blast, man. Good conversation. We were here laughing, enjoying, trolling you like always, like we always
Well,
do.
it's been a while since I've been on your show, man,
Yeah.
because time frame and everything. But I was like, I want to go on Louis' podcast, and
Yeah,
I
we
want to talk games and
Yeah,
shoot shit.
just have a simple conversation. That's what we did. We had a simple, fun conversation. Lots of good debates, lots of good talks. So TJ,
And the chat was on fire. The chat was actually
yeah, it
talking about
was.
cool stuff.
Yeah,
So
they were on fire today. Like always, chat's always awesome. I always say that. So TJ, where can they find you, sir?
So you can find me on X at DrawnTJ450, or you can find me on on Discord at DrawnTJ450. You can find me on Xbox at DrawnTJ. And everyone, please hit the like button and subscribe because Louis is a great host and he's a
Thanks,
great
man.
guy.
Thanks, man.
And
Thanks, man.
if you're enjoying the show, you might as well do it. If you're not, then click off and go play games.
You also
'Cause-
forgot to mention KY Bob Show, asshole.
I'm going to mention that too.
Oh, okay.
I'm also on KY Bob's show on Wednesdays at 5 o'clock whenever we can schedule it. But yeah, and he has a many, like a good panel right there too. He's got Bushido, he's got me, he's got Fabio, and it's always a great show on Wednesday night.
Why is the hell's name Fabio? Is his real name Fabio though?
I don't know. All I know is he's from Brazil. He's a cool guy though.
Oh, okay. That probably then that's understandable because Fabio though, because I know who Fabio is. Fabio was this handsome dude back in the 90s, you know, long hair, big nose. Yeah, he does a pretty good
by
series.
the way, anybody that wants to play Halo against Fabio, just hit him up on Xbox. Fabio
and kick his ass.
Marine, I don't know how to say his whole gamer tag, but
yeah, kick his
basically, if you want to play against him, he'll destroy you.
Really?
But if you play him in SWAT, you can beat him.
Oh, he cheats like you. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, go to SWAT.
Yeah.
Headshots only.
All right.
Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the show, and I hope you guys enjoyed the banter, and I hope you guys enjoyed the conversation.
Yeah, it was a fun one. Always fun to have you on, man. Always a blast. But chat.
Hollow Knight, I'm not really against the 49ers, but the thing is, no, if the Seahawks lose and don't go to the playoffs, I'd rather have 49ers than the Rams.
Are you guys talking football? Or are you guys talking
American football? Yeah.
American football? Okay, so it's American football. I gotta tell you this: Dallas Cowboys are the best. Y'all suck.
Dallas Cowboys are shit right now.
Hey! They're the best. Y'all suck.
You want to know what their record is, real quick?
No, I don't want to know. But they
Dude,
rule.
it is bad.
Shh! Shut up. Don't be dissing my Dallas Cowboys.
There's 3-5-1.
Okay.
3 wins, 5 losses, and 1 tie. They are very terrible this year.
Nah,
that's bad.
Nah, I gotta say though, I mean,
there's been 10 games and they only got 3 wins. That's bad.
That's not that bad though. They'll catch up. I have hope.
No, there's only like 5 more games, 6 more games, bro.
Shut up. There's like 20 more. There's like 20 more. Shut up. Don't be dissing my poor Dallas Cowboys. They're gonna go to the playoffs and win. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I believe in the Dallas Cowboys. Yep. Big believer. Nah, I'm just mad. I don't even watch football, but I just say that because, I grew up, with all these games coming up. Remember back in the day, the football games had Dallas Cowboys on the cover and stuff like that.
Well, Cowboys were originally America's favorite team back in the day because they used to win a lot. And then I don't know what the hell happened.
And I got to say something. Jerry Rice and what's his name? Joe Montana are one of the best footballers out there. Mm-hmm. The best ones, yep. And they were in the San Francisco 49ers.
Tom Brady are actually better in terms of stats.
Wait, what did he say? Oh, man.
What?
Look what Louis said in the chat. Louis, you just said a forbidden word in this chat. That is forbidden, Louis. You cannot say that. No. Lisey, my ass. I'm an aguilucho. Screw Lisey. Hell no. Get away, Lisey.
English.
Oh, man, you don't know what. Oh, TJ. Oh, my God, TJ.
I mean, you can't get any more canceled than KY Bob show or anybody else's show.
No. The thing is, TJ, there's two things. There's 2 things you cannot talk about in the Dominican Republic. 2 major things, and that is politics and baseball. You cannot talk baseball. You cannot talk baseball here. You can't. And there's a team called Elysee that would really, I mean, on my side of things, I really hate them. Even though I don't watch baseball as much, but I really hate them because where I used to live, every time they won the championship, those guys were out there on the street. They were shaking cars. Like if the cars went by, they were shaking them down, like literally
flipping them over. You mean kind of like Philadelphia fans?
Philadelphia,
They do that shit
Philadelphia fans, we love you just in case. But
too.
listen, they just won't shut up, and and if they won the championship, it didn't matter if it was on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If it was the weekend, I don't care. But on a Monday, they were out there till like 6 a.m. celebrating, getting to the office all drunk and shit. But yet that sound right there, and I wasn't even part of the party, so I had to endure that sound till the next day. I was like, no, no. I seriously couldn't stand it. And sometimes you heard gunshots because the police had to go by to scare them off. But guess what? They didn't run off. Those guys, nope, they just didn't care. And that's why I cannot stand Elysee. I just can't. Aguilucho to the heart all my life. Yep. Yep. Aguilucho all my life. That's how it is. Always. And if the Aguilas lose, because sometimes they lose, I go for the other team. As long as they beat the Licey, I'm
Read what
happy.
Dolomite said about DR.
DR is a hotbed for yes, they are 100%. We got the best. I mean, look at this man. I was so sad. I wanted Vladimir to win, man.
Demetrius, we won. Let's start a riot.
Oh Lord, I wanted Vladimir to win, man. Vladimir Jr. I wanted him to win a championship. Yeah, his father is a client of mine.
wonder if
He's a really nice
PlayStation
guy.
fans do the same thing whenever they think PlayStation gets a W, but it's an L.
Yeah,
They start a riot.
they write on Twitter. They don't go that far.
Yeah.
The sun really hits them, and the moon kind of melts them. So yeah, they just write on Twitter. Yeah, yeah. But chat, thank you all for hanging out with us today. You know, it was a blast. Thank you all for super chats. Thank you all for memberships. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. I love you guys to death. Really good show
Great
today.
show.
Conversation. You know, even though we didn't get up to the 40s today, it's cool because today we're fully packed with a lot of shows all over us. News report says Asus is reporting about 160 million from handheld sales, increasing production of the ROG Ally X model. What?
Oh. Do you have time to do a quick segment on that, or do you gotta go like right now? Because that is interesting. That is damn interesting. Because we can talk about it real quick and sum it up in 15 minutes. Because I know you gotta go. But, dude, that is insane.
I'm looking for that right now. Hey, Bropo, can you send me that to Discord so I can put it on here? Since you saw it? Wow. Put that on Discord real quick so I can talk about it real quick. But either way, though, I want to tackle that on Monday because that's actually some good news to talk about on Monday.
Yeah, we'll just like glance over and talk about a little bit.
Yeah, that's good news. I mean, that means Aces is kicking.
Damn. There's always breaking news whenever you're live, dude.
I know, I'm the man. And whenever I'm not, big news drops by. I hate that.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's still impressive. Like he's saying, that's not the Xbox, only the Xbox allies, but it doesn't matter. It's still big news. The fact that the Xbox allies contributed to it, it doesn't matter. It's still a plus.
Let me see.
Because that's impressive. Because those handhelds
from Ecstasies. He says, Asus afirma. Let me do the translation. Asus claims that the Xbox One X has experienced high demand leading to shortage of units. The statements were made in Asus financial report.
Okay, let me see. So it was a quarterly earnings report then.
Nice. So there is I gotta open Discord now. We're gonna get the sound effect from Discord.
Yeah, he sent you the articles there.
Yeah, I'm going right now. Because I heard the do on your side. That's on your side though, because I don't have it open.
Oh.
I'm gonna open it real quick. Man, I can't wait till Monday. I'm gonna throw BB money on Monday with Why So Serious on Monday. Oh wow. Here it is.
Hey, big B money. If you have an Xbox account, add me, dude. We can play some games.
Oh no, don't count on BB money. No, don't do that. That's not good.
Why?
No. It's BB money. No. He says he goes on, but he never does. So here it is. Here's the news. So it says here. Xbox Live integrated demand Asus expects to make up 160 million from handhelds. Okay, let's read now real quick. Asus says demand of their Xbox One exceeds expectations. The handhelds doing so well that it could make up 160 million in revenue in the quarter. So
In a
let me
quarter,
see.
god damn, that's a lot for a
That's a lot
handheld.
though.
That's impressive.
So let's do the math real quick. So quarter, how many months is in it, TJ? Real quick, is it three
Isn't
months?
it like it depends on what the publisher chooses. Usually it's usually between 2 to 4 months. It depends on what they choose for their quarterly earning.
Okay, so let's
Every
divide that
company
by
is
a
different.
thousand though.
Um,
Okay, revenue 260,000. Yeah, but that's the revenue though. I don't know. So it says here the handle's doing well that it can make up. Okay, Asus last quarterly shows that the Xbox handle aspirations are going off to a great start. The Xbox One Gala and LAX gaming handles launched in October to strong consumer demand. Asus says with the higher price, $1,000, LAX has been surprisingly popular. Asus believes there's a growing market for gaming handhelds and says the Ally will remain the core part of the ROG lineup. As for sales goes, didn't go out unit sales, but the companies did expect to make anywhere from 3 to 5 billion TWD. What's TWD? 9660 million from what's TWD? Hold on, let me copy this real quick and post this right here. Let me see. Wait, hold up, chat. 1 second.
so quarterly earnings
TWD.
can be either weekly, monthly, or yearly. It depends on what they choose.
Yeah.
Because I just looked at the S&P, which is tells you the revenue companies make.
So already, let me see. Let me see from ROG Ally sales during the holiday quarter. Asus actually expects the bottom line sales revenue to grow to roughly 130 million as the market continues to grow and mature. Remember, this is just Asus share, and Xbox also gets a cut, meaning actual sales revenue for each device is higher than it was outlined out here. So Xbox does get a cut, huh?
Well, of course they do.
Oh,
They're literally running
no,
Windows and they're running Xbox through it.
but remember, it's not an Xbox device. But okay,
I
yeah,
get that, but they're
yeah,
still running
because that's
Windows.
I know. But remember, they
And
said
then
that they said it's not an Xbox device. So how the hell does Xbox get a cut if it's not an Xbox device? Damn it! But hey, here's the company's
the
management said
partnership.
about the. Here also the company said about the ROG, Xbox Island, and Xbox Ally X during the recent quarter three earnings. Q3. So let's see. As many of you know, we introduced the first generation Rock Island a few years ago, creating this category, especially within the Windows ecosystem, has proven itself to be highly successful. We believe we achieved our original goals in terms of premium positioning and creating a new growth driver of the gaming statement. And that's why the third generation ROG Ally last month, it featured deeper collaboration with Xbox. Since its launch, we see the market response for it has been extremely positive. Particularly, there has been an appetite for premium higher end models that exceed our expectations. In fact, those high end variants are currently in short supply. We are working closely with key component suppliers to ramp up production and fill up demand gap what currently exists. Our goal is for the ROG Ally to remain core pillar within the Asus gaming portfolio while also driving tangible revenue and profit growth for the company. For the quarter, currently we are expecting this contribution of the Ally to come in at 3 to 5 billion TWBT. I want to know what that means. Given the strong demands on the high end models, we are confident the quarter revenue could move forward to 4 to 5 TWD range going forward. That's pretty good though.
Wait, TBT, maybe to be determined.
TWD. Let me see what TW meaning business. Let's see what that means though, business wise.
Yeah.
So in business context, TWD most commonly stands for trading activity wind down, regulatory process for notary reduction of or elimination of firms trading activities. Less commonly, it can refer to I don't know, or media discussion. It could be The Walking Dead. Not know that,
Yeah, I
but
know, right?
hey, yeah, that's how it is. But
And
yeah, I mean, if it's
Look at what Dolomite said. I mean, he's got a great point. I mean, he's been spot on. This is just a precursor of how Magnus will fly off the shelves. Yeah, like even though it's going to be expensive, it's going to still fly off the shelves because let me ask you, if you want a high end gaming PC, are you going to go drop 3 grand or are you going to go drop $1,200 and have a console slash PC under your TV. So
Oh, okay.
it'd
Wow,
be
did not
cheaper.
see Space Shot give us some facts. Yeah, Ace is a Taiwanese company. Yeah, TWD, that's money. Taiwan. Yeah, okay, I see it now.
Okay,
Awesome.
yeah.
That's
You
good.
said
Then
The
that's good.
Walking Dead.
No, it does. I mean, you type in TWD, meaning it says The
Yeah,
Walking Dead.
I know, but
I was
you're
like,
funny.
what? Yeah, it says that. Yeah, that's pretty crazy stuff right there. Aaron Jones
Hey,
says, I've been
look at
watching
me.
your
Louis
stream and
got a
just
good point.
imagine. What?
Yeah, about his art. He says RTX 5090 sold out at $2,000. People want high end, so yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, Microsoft can do it. Personally, my question is, do they make a budget version of it where it's got like a smaller hard drive, or do they just go with only the high end? Because it will still sell out regardless.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, that's how it is. Yeah. I'm not paying 2K for an overpriced GPU. There you go. RTX 5090 sold out in 2000. People want high end. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, it's incredible how these machines just keep selling out. That's insane. That's insane. Oh, Lord. But chat, thank you all, like I said again, for hanging out with us. Thank you all for super chats. Thank you all for memberships. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. I love you guys to death. And tomorrow, on Monday, we will tackle more on this news on the whole ROG Ally X. So yeah, we're gonna tackle it and keep on talking about it. But guys, thank you so much again for
and
being
I'll be
here.
in the chat listening and sometimes commenting because I'll be working. But yeah, I'll definitely be in the chat with you guys.
So chats, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also hit that bell so it can tell you when XBI content comes on. And guys, have a beautiful, and I do mean a beautiful and awesome Friday and also weekend. And as always, I will see you guys on the Xbox International Podcast when we do come back at 7 p.m. ET on Wednesdays with Sabo, the Big Plume, and Silent Cipher. And on Fridays, if they invite me, they don't XPI en Español, which is today, 7 p.m. ET, with Elvis, Eliencita, and Meadow Berserker. And last but not least, good morning with Crazy Lou Gaming when I send the signal out over there on Twitter X, Blue Sky, Discord, and YouTube. And that's why you gotta hit that bell so you can know when the crazy one comes on to talk about what's happening in the gaming news world. Have a beautiful day, you guys, and I will see you guys on Monday morning on Good Morning with Crazy Little Gaming. Bye, y'all. Have
Bye,
an
guys.
awesome
Have a
one.
nice weekend.